Hello, team. Can you hear me? How about now? Do you hear me now? Hear me good? Let's go! I just prepared water! I didn't see the KT win actually. I got like 7 hours of sleep and I feel amazing. Double elimination starts in top 4. I'm in a piss hotel because what's it called? I'm at LDC. How can win versus Maokai?
LPL 夏季赛季后赛的第3日对决由 OMG 对阵上海 EDG 合创汽车即将开始 ，LPL 无畏进巅峰。
OMG and EDG take to the stage over in Xi'an, over in WE's home arena to seat 600 people. And as soon as Uzi comes out of the stage, Kitty, you know.
All right, let's go.
A little bit EDG favored here with the tenure player in the LPL. And Kitty, you know, I got some exciting little fun facts to welcome us into this second round. OMG, the last time this team has made playoffs in both splits, which by the way, making it in spring, remember they got top 4, which was huge in the LPL. They've also made playoffs again here, starting in the second round with their seeding. The last time they managed to make playoffs in both
Let's go, baby.
2017. So already
they got a high hand.
Much to talk about with this OMG lineup being the most successful in over 5 years, which is huge for an organization that's been around for almost as long as
they got a high hand.
The likes of EDG and the RNGs.
Yeah, and there's a reason why OMG has garnered so many new fans coming into 2023, and it's with this specific fight.
It's because of I'll dominate.
Because if we throw it back to spring, where they did make the playoffs, they were
Let's be honest.
Underdogs where most
give the man some credit, baby.
OMG to reach that round 4 for the double elimination, but they took convincing wins up against super rosters like Top Esports and LNG, and I feel like coming into this summer playoffs, which is going to be their first best of 5 up against EDG, the question is can they recreate the miracle run from the spring playoffs, but take the shot even longer and further this time around?
I will say, against the likes of EDG in their current form, you think it's possible. Like, I feel like, Kitty, it's going to be strange to say, but OMG have been more consistent than EDG, at least in the past couple of weeks. We were just talking off air about how OMG faced off against EDG. It was a 2-1, but I feel like OMG were more convincing in the fashion.
Is
RA, AL, 2
yo,
in both
big Jeff, thank you very much. OMG Yamada. You're lurking, Yamada.
This team almost getting towards that top 4. It does feel like consistency is a word I'd associate with them right now, considering that they've stuck with this roster now for a couple of years.
I think Kitty doesn't like the Zek. I'm gonna be honest.
The biggest difference difference coming into the summer playoffs for this roster in particular is that because they have a lot of new eyes set onto this team coming into this split.
Kitty gets to the
A
sack,
lot of people are
has to
excited
listen to our
see
bullshit
being an
conversations,
LPL representative at
and then
Worlds.
she has to
And I
reject
guess
the
the
twisted
stage is so much more
advances
different with such
of
high
Gilius Maokai.
expectations as well from the fans. But I feel like they have a really good shot, like you said, because OMG's, when we throw it back to the regular split, one of their best attributes comes from their ability to play synergized team fights. And I feel like that's something that EDG can't promise us just quite yet, or at least me, myself,
Morning,
wasn't
Walter.
convinced in. As if you look at them, everyone came to watch Shanty.
Guys,
And I feel like we don't
no,
have
Kitty's great.
improvement enough
No, for sure.
coming into this new split. And he
Hey,
really
Monk, thank you
showed
very much for the tier 1. I
some
appreciate you.
counterparts in those regular season games, and I can't really wait to see what he does with the new patch of 13-13.
There's another member we're missing as well, right? It's Abel, down in the bottom side. Abel has got the most MVPs on OMG. He's actually tied with Uzi, which is going to lead nicely into my point in a second, is that this 80 carry, you know, has been... round 2 starting the LPL playoffs. Abel versus Uzi, we've got some stories there for you.
Is volume good, guys?
But that can wait until after draft, Kitty, because for now, on 13-13, we have to talk about those...
Oh, smells like first peak, Kaiser.
But Shanji losing the Rumble, that's moved to like...
Give us an Abel, Kaiser.
By EDG.
Yeah, red side bans for this series is going to be extremely tough for EDG to take, because you have to consider the fact that Kaisa, Vi, and Rumble probably are going to be permabanned coming into this series. So that is going to most likely going to be the final...
Nico ban. Damn, LB is open.
Moments from our 80 carry in
Tristana is open.
Abel.
Kaiser is open.
You know, being let open. I'm not too sure if they want to prioritize the Tristana or the Kaiser in this instance.
Ooh, maybe they're scared
Tristana
of
priority
LB Tristana 1-2 into Kaiser first pick.
extremely high presence around the entire world as well coming to this new patch, which that just reminds me.
But they get Kaiser L.
He was called out by, I believe, Molecule on Twitter as well, but I was just questioning. So Fofo plays
Kaiser L.
Blanc, which is the
Monkais.
static shiv as well, but you need to have minion DMAT as that secondary rune to be able to one-shot the back wave.
You're my favorite anime character.
Change to being no longer being able to execute on those minions. So we
Okay.
have Rel, which could potentially also
Thank you.
flex. However, JJ hasn't shown us that coming into this new patch.
I can hear you from next door, so it's chill, yeah? You can hear me from next door.
Flex for now, but still two strong meta picks, right? Kaiser, Rel, a natural response.
Okay, this is very, very OMG.
Things right for OMG, especially when Shanji, at least one of his most played, is up towards that top lane OP champ.
At least they paid attention to the previous series, you know? Wow.
Now OMG playing between the possibilities.
You know, RNG griefed the 80 by setting him up to play fucking Aphelios.
That's what's in OMG's head, EDG's head rather. That they're like, well, this is probably an able pick, but for now they're going to play off the power of the flex to keep EDG guessing.
And you also have to consider the fact that because Abel is so happy to have something like the Tristana up against what is going to be most likely an AP Kaiser going that static shiv, and also the Gwinsu build to really shut her
Where's your hotel mirror this time?
Cream coming into this new patch 13.
Bro, all these rooms look alike.
ED champions are extremely strong because of the priority given to
Ooh.
that we have in the jungle.
Just like that.
Blind Akali coming out of Fofo for this game one.
Just like that.
You're going to say, well, we can handle whatever you throw.
All right.
Fofo hasn't played a
OMG win. Lock it in.
regular season.
OMG wins this shit. Lock it in, baby.
Gusto, to say the least.
That's a dry Akali.
Interesting decision, I suppose, because you can also think that they're denying the Akali away from Cream, which is a champion that he is very fond of, just like all the assassins that is available in the pool. But we also have to consider the fact that Shanty has locked in Cassante, and
I don't know about this, son.
has been nerfed quite a bit in terms of how he's been able to do the damage in the early game. I still feel like he's a relatively stable champion when it comes to the laning phase, and he's still able to go even at least up against the meta OPs like Jack.
All right. Let us see a Tristana bot into Kaiser.
Coming into this series is going to have quite an edge because of
Give us a little Tristana bot.
he has huge win rates on champions.
Please ban Ale Gwen.
Even Gwen, which all do really well into Shanji's.
I guess, no, this is good. Leaving Gwen open is good, guys. I lied. The enemy is already AP heavy. Good bans from OMG. They're awake. I just woke up, so I'm not awake. They're awake.
in that regard for EDG. Just drafting wise, Kitty, it would be a
What?
good angle. So Arlo
Damn!
goes wide as well. We have
Ale Camille.
Kaiser Akali Camille. We can talk about that in a little bit in a second. But
Jesus.
game one draft ball. OMG are playing what is standard, and this is standard for Abel. If he locks this in against Uzi, my respect will skyrocket. Dom better be saluting right now because this bottom lane
Woo!
is just OMG's wheelhouse through and through.
And it's the Galio
Damn.
final champion for OMG. I mean, these two.
I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. This 4-5, I don't like it.
Game into this summer split. It's going
I'm not a
to
fan,
the
but
relevance towards that support position with JJ locking in something very familiar, which has been the Sejuani. He's been playing.
shit's gonna bleed, mate. Shit's gonna bleed.
Most likely lean towards the bottom side, which is a characteristic towards him. But I mean, you have Akali, you have Camille for EDG. They want to lock.
I was committed to Kesante. I imagine that Kesante wins.
On the Tristana. All you have to do is focus
But
down
I
on
imagine that Camille with
He dies
items
too many times in the early game. OMG
wins.
kind of explodes.
Man, I just gotta say though, EDG, Kitty, it just
Like maybe Camille gets divine and then she starts winning, but I don't know what the fuck should happen to Camille before that. She needs to pray that Sejuani is gonna carry the game for her.
talk about the skirmishes and I guess the synergistic, to use a big word.
Yo, official Yepster. Thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Likely to see it again, but for EDG,
Guys, is audio quality good for you?
and it makes sense that we get such explosive lanes coming through from both sides, really, and especially in that bottom side. It's going to be so much fun to watch the 2v2s play out. Kaiserel, Galio, and Samira.
Because on my end it's shit. That's what I'm asking, because my audio quality is terrible.
Because in the western side, we don't talk about it.
You don't hear the LPL volume.
Many days ago in RNG 2018, he got a chance to play.
How about now?
And over the top of Uzi, it was such a glorious moment, especially in 2018, which was RNG's best year in history. Even despite the early days where they went to Worlds, 2012, 2013, where Uzi was also on the roster. But I digress, where RNG had Abel on that roster, but now he's going up against the man that always stood in his way, the man that he looked up to on RNG. Uzi was the godfather on this team, on that team rather, and Abel always had to respect the man, but now on OMG, he's paved the way for himself. Abel versus Uzi has now become not only a new matchup, as they had never versed each other.
Let's go, OMG! Woo!
But has now become the fun matchup to look back on and look at the protege versus, again, the master. OMG versus EDG, it's an elimination match, it's a best of 5. It's only round 2, but the winner of this series will be guaranteed into regional qualifications. What that means is they get a chance to fight for either 3rd seed or more likely 4th seed if they can just win this one BO5. They have their own little lifeline here, which makes this series all the more important for EDG and OMG to win.
Abel managed to pick up that series win up against Uzi earlier
Do my morning stretches while I'm here.
Like he said, there was so much hype surrounding Abel's name being the next up-and-coming Uzi with this much promising talent. So we'll have to wait and see if Uzi can find his revenge against his old RNG sub, which was just learning under him for so many years as well. But this one, like you said, elimination match. And whoever wins this gets regional final lock-in.
Let's see, we're on to Summoner's Rift for game 1 between OMG and EDG in our round 2 of playoffs.
Alright, these fucking psychopaths are playing Samira, man. These psychopaths are playing mother flipping Camille. What you saw is medical tape.
I tell you what, the audience is out in force. And again, whenever it's an Uzi game, especially since he's in playoffs,
I don't know the exact word for it in English. I only know the word in.
Are probably there for EDG's new AD carry. The AD carry, Kitty, that only came in a little bit into the split. Another reason why I feel like, we're looking at how they synergize together, how EDG have been playing together as a 5-man unit. They've only been running this full squad for, you know...
I don't know, it's not an easy Samira game. Like, he has to do some dribbling. Is that the mid not good anymore?
The LPL League and joined EDG in that week 3, and it was up against IG, and it was a very convincing series win to add to that. And I'm gonna be real, I feel like with Uzi on your roster, the remaining 4 members had so much.
Yeah, it's just that there's not a lot of mages in mid.
Unfortunately, the remainder of their split,
I think Kisato was good against mages
I feel like
mid.
Uzi's addition to this EDG was very hard to adapt to at first. You could see it from their kind of results, as EDG's identity has always been playing very slow, and it kind of felt like that the playstyles clashed, which it took time to mend. However, with this series win in the day 1, round 1,
Duani got spotted on Raptors.
With that series win up against WE, I feel like JJ and Ala, they found their form back, and it's looking a lot more promising.
And again, Ala, you know,
Santa also got a couple of nerfs.
Super carry star style in the top side as well. Is now hitting level 2 versus
hey,
Ale on this Camille that we didn't really see coming. Trying to abuse the lane already. As
okay.
Gonna get a 2-man.
Okay.
Able full in as well. Now that S rank will give him a bit of bonus stats here, but he has to cleanse away because the second skin was close to popping. And the Ignite also down from Mako. One summoner here, each Able and PP God.
They got level 2-2 and Sidra is first.
EDG's JJ also popping in.
I'm getting a little bit worried for OMG. This is where...
Can we get a Q flash, Mako?
Horrible.
Flash
oh!
Oh, he gets out somehow. He dashes
How can live?
Back to W God. And OMG's bottom lane survives, but they have to get out of there. EDG supremacy.
I mean, the flash EQ from Able.
Steph Curry Sim, give us the verdict.
Look at the way he's slowly pushing in now. Both bottom laners have been...
Yeah, I don't know why they're playing Galio or Samira bot lane.
From the side of EDG, getting a level 3 gank from Jieja. And this is a worrying trend in OMG games. If you look at their early game, Able and PP God, they are so vulnerable to early aggression, especially if the...
I really don't like the Galio Samira, I'm not gonna lie.
But it was the cleanse getting burnt early on. It was the Ignite forced out of PP God looking for the 2v2, and because JJ started blue buff, he went towards bottom lane.
In this particular gank, Galio's OP. I can admit that.
Even though it's so bad for OMG's bottom lane, PP God saving the day with that W. Otherwise, Uzi gets the auto, Abel's dead, First Blood given over, and EDG get all the same here. As Abel Samira, his iconic pick in this first game, now has nothing, Kitty. Is now behind about 10 CS. Like, Uzi and Mako in a great position, and all the fact off that one early gank from JJ, but more so Uzi and Mako pressuring.
I have memories of
Fofo. Some experience over Able and PP God.
I told you Steph is an OMG hater. No, Steph is just a value better.
God, seeing the 0-0 scorelines from both.
He's a value better.
Quite the daring choice.
I think the series can be close, and if he caught 262 underdog odds on EDG, I think out of pure value you grabbed it.
And take game 1 by surprise. That's the best things about best of series, right? But I feel like if we look back to OMG versus EDG back in the regular split, it was because Abel's stepping up in that final deciding game when the scoreline was 1-1 as EDG evened out the scoreline. But Able and something like Tristana pretty much just solo carried the game. So although Cream has the Tristana this time around,
crazy that I have better internet in a random pistol than
to work of.
At home.
I feel like if JJ just continues to play towards that bottom side because Able doesn't have the double summoners, it is going to be a little bit scary for the top side of OMG to rely on.
So let's just quickly reflect while we are talking about the Tristana though, because in hindsight, you know, Cream, yes, winning the lane, but I mean that 10 CS discrepancy going to be balanced out between bot lane, so OMG aren't down in gold. In fact, up a little bit because Shanji, believe he got the push into topside turret and is also sitting pretty here with a bit of an advantage himself. Plus Aki, we just saw on the topside screen, took away the red buff from Jer while he was busy looking for an opportune angle.
OMG are favorites, yeah.
Top lane himself, so at least OMG still being proactive here throughout the laning phase as level 6.
OMG are number 5 seed, like they did well.
We know Akali, once she has 6, once she has...
I think Cream carries these though. Cream carries these.
Rolling, so I am kind of curious now to see what Fofo can do in this lane and how he can get set up for the Dragon, for the Herald in this early game and give EDG that advantage.
Why no sec?
And a melee laner.
I'm not sure about this Akali pick, especially
no one in the sack is awake.
Blocking the Malk. I feel like the team fights would be relatively hard to play out. Cream should be able to get out with the flash and the W to be able to buffer the CC from Jieja as well. However, we do have a wide pan of the 2v2 here. The patience.
Cream not Wing in, even if it would get him the reset, he wasn't going to pull the trigger. JJ now
So trying to pay the little price
level
for
advantage
that
as well,
bot gank.
and especially after Cream's heavy
Didn't
trade.
clear his top side, so that
Popo
doesn't have to
can't do
respawn
anything
yet.
about that, as again, as you said, EDG's bottom lane still in a great spot here with a bit of a CS lead. But it is now the Dragon that
Is this the
OMG
new
have
apartment?
realized
No, I'm in a
they
hotel,
should be
mate.
exerting some of this pressure, especially with that mid push here, Kitty. Might be looking to start it up themselves and give a bit of priority back over to Abel and PP.
I'm in that just got divorced
I would
apartment.
like to see an EDG utilize the bottom lane party that they've been able to secure from forcing OMG's bottom lane to reset, and then have a very early dragon into their pockets, and then using that time frame to also contest for the upcoming Rift Herald,
Give him
which
an
is going
auto.
to be coming up in 1 minute. However, we haven't seen that.
Why is Galio
much
Super making
action
comeback?
out of EDG. They are
I
going
think
to
into
start it up now,
Rakan.
and continuing with the
Into
bottom
Rakan.
lane priority. I think they should be able to secure this.
I can see it into Rakan.
That Aki's there on the meantime.
Into Real doesn't sound good.
A bit more information gathered as
Dom is streaming, yeah?
just pushed out quite large. Abel and PP God should be able to clear it out, but again, zoning out Aki on that ward. Dragon going down epically.
Yeah, I don't know. Into Real, it doesn't make sense. My mind.
And it's just going to be reset. EDG don't want to stick it out again. Your mid laner in comparison is just not there. And Cream always has first move. I mean, look at his CS difference. As you expected for Tristana, but I think even more so, just styling on this first game from Fofo on the account.
Look at that. Natural 1k gold lead, baby.
Now 15 seconds with the
Kona and Tristana.
Solo lane is having that lane pushed in. Aki's just gonna take this Rift Herald with no threat whatsoever, and with the Rift Herald in the pockets, I can see Cream snowballing out of control. So EDG, I feel like they should really consider at least kind of contesting this, because
Aki should be 6 here, no? After grab.
is not what you
There
want
he
to
is,
see
6.
in this game, especially with an Akali.
Oh, thank you, Sejuani. He's paying the price still, honestly.
Yeah, we talked about Cream in this split. I know
You kind of need Galio against Akali.
Cream is someone
I disagree.
OMG becoming a bit of a franchise player. Might not have all the MVPs, but Cream has had some sterling moments as well. As you were mentioning, Herald for the Tristana just would not be good.
I disagree, my friend.
Might have ample advantage considering that look at where Jejer is for the
I don't even think that Galio is that great into
Can't do
Akali.
anything for now. Spotted out on a good walk.
I think it's kind of whatever.
OMG as well, and they move that Galio up, who's almost level 6. EDG are now just paying the respect to do with the hand.
Ninja Tabi.
Yeah, and that's the Ninja Tab he's getting picked up by Abel as well. So really respecting the Camille and the Kai'Sa, which is going to go the Kraken build for this game one. No static shivs just quite yet coming out of the carries, but I mean that's just how much respect he's showing.
This Galio is gonna fall off
old RNG 80 carry in
the
Uzi,
planet.
but you know, I have
in
to wait
comparison
and see,
to this
really
realm.
something we haven't highlighted enough in this game one is the Galio support coming out of PP God, and we've seen this before in the summer split. I believe it was also from PP God. He's been cooking it quite a lot. It was unfortunately a loss, but the theory is that EDG, they want to be looking for the side lane. They want to be locking down people with Ala's ult.
Is this a Tabi game?
Onto Cream, but
It looks like don't finish Boots game to me.
So until we have full-on 5v5s, PP God, he has to be very active on the map.
I mean, PP God, as soon as he gets 6 as well, which he does have now, is onto Jeje Cream. Just going to blow him up a little bit. Definitely
Creme de la creme.
Pick. Now that PP God does have the ulti, let's see what action ensues as he starts moving closer towards this mid lane. Now, folks, no blood yet. It's 10 minutes into the game, and I understand your thoughts. But remember this. There's a Herald in play. Dragon's taken, but we know in the LPL we fight a lot just to invade enemy jungle, just to, again, test vision. Even as both supports are towards this mid lane, expect the unexpected here with that Galio, with Mako having his ult as well. And Kitty, I will say, I've been spamming a
Because he could just buy Warhammer, you know.
I saw that.
24 hours. 3.5
I think Tabi is completely whatever. I don't think Tabi is going to help you get out of lethal ranges.
At least in any ladder, ever. So, it just had to be said. I am a dirty, Kai'Sa abuser. I will say that as well. Annie, a bit OP. I don't spam Alistar, I don't spam the Poppy. But I do spam the Kai'Sa because she is boss at the moment. But, Samira Galio might be an angle later on tonight. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say.
Taking
That might be the
inspiration. Okay, Coach Hysterics.
Hey, yeah, that's what I am. Don't wear it out as Herald finally comes down mid.
Holland's rotating.
Okay.
Well, it is going to be Mako behind PP.
Camelo's first. Run! Run, OMG, run!
The Fertile Sun. Uzi following up as well. There's the all-in to
Oh,
challenge it
5
down.
on mid. Fucking nerds. It is in the end of the days. They got the Rift Herald hit and Kesanta is farming.
That's a full-on 5-man rotation coming out of OMG. Honestly, I would have liked to see Abel take a bit more tower plates towards his bottom side because you already have Uzi and Mako.
The thing is, it's AD Kaiser, but
luckily for them is
still,
that Shanty was able to
a lot of
secure
her AD damage comes from Q, so all you get is 25 armor.
With first blood going into Uzi's pocket and also sitting on 120 CS.
Cream is rich, man.
Kaiser very happy with the result.
Took the E again.
Very good. Maokai death for OMG.
That restraint for good reason.
No problem at all.
As you said, Shanji doing so well in the lane in the meantime, even when it's solo, as this is a Herald on the Cream, but EDG weren't going to let him get away with it for free.
Well, EDG has been one of the more critiqued.
Like they sack 12 minions and they lose plates.
Out of this roster. 5-man
so gold-wise, across the board,
stop
this
the
is
Rift
better
Herald from going over. Unfortunately, the Rift Herald still got the tower plates. And
he's got 3 platings, mate.
God and Aki, so relatively
3 platings.
Even play, I would say, but EDG, they were able to manage to secure that first dragon, and now, of course, securing
Sanji
as well to make her
runs his game, runs
we don't have
the series.
Priority for Aki to walk in and use the saplings.
Shanji, meanwhile, getting solo time with the topside turret. In this lane, he has been having a ball. 30 CS up.
At 13 minutes?
Yeah, I know that Ala made a roam, but it was already starting to happen in the 1v1 lane itself. So not only is that Cassante having a great time, Cream we already mentioned, even better here in the mid lane. And bot side has caught up. It was almost like a 20 CS lead, but I think now it's down to about a 10 CS disadvantage for Abel and
Ready to see Sanji's rumble this series? No, you won't. We won't.
Yes, they lost that first dragon, but we are seeing
Hello,
coming
Kinteshi.
on board quite quickly here. That might give them the advantage, bar that one extra item that OMG are able to play with over this next Drake.
This is very uncharacteristic of both top laners. Usually, if you think of Ala, he's on something like the Fiora or the Jax, consistently putting pressure on that side lane and looking.
Damn, that's a natural turret take.
Laner, but look at the situation.
The disrespect to play Camille like that.
At 13 minutes. And I feel like this Camille pick, I mean, it's so far behind already, 2,000 gold. I'm assuming Shanji's just going to back and get his mythic as well. And this Cassante is going to become quite the problem because Akali and Camille won't do that much damage right now.
Oh, Shield Duran though. Is it in range onto Mako? Yes, Justice Punch to follow it up, but instead Nature's Grasp blocked away. Or rather ultied for the kill. Cream picks up one and
GG.
their first kill of the series. Even
Where's Dom?
With a good pick here by the blue side.
And that's both top
Did you have a
and
Deutsche Bahn
mid.
incident? Yes, of
Now
course.
you put Cream towards the bottom side, and for some reason and somehow, OMG are the ones able to pick up this second dragon. And they stop the dragon stacking from EDG, and throwing it back to how the game started, it was Xie making a visit towards the bottom side, getting double summoners out of Abel, and kind of making OMG's bottom lane life situation a living hell. But
I don't get the vibe ban, honestly. I think the vibe ban is troll.
4,000 gold. Like it's 1 kill a piece.
Probably they'll pivot into banning Kesanta over vibe.
4,000 gold in OMG's lead. And that's wild as we look at the replay. Off the back of this pick, they got almost a 1,500 gold worth of value.
Yeah, you see Uzi coming out of base as well, so this was a 3v4 force coming out of OMG as well. But Mako not having that flash available from the previous skirmish. Cream picks up
This is the first game of OMG I watched this summer. Why are people calling them frauds? Because of K-Bro.
Of OMG. We also have Collector getting picked up by Abel as well, but they are spiking so hard right now with all those mythics coming on.
But don't trust the rat.
They're kind of dropping the ball, and I really didn't expect this when we had Uzi and Mako having that early game advantage.
But what do you do when you have an Akali mid versus Tristana as ulti forces the flash?
Okay, bingo bongo, you need to relax, mate.
So for a summoner, he'll take the miniature purple
You didn't say anything revolutionary, and what happened on our screen had nothing to do with Galio, mate.
Akali on 3, I think, was already questionable.
I need to humble you, my boy. I need to humble you.
And in
Can't
this
be
game,
egoing
EDG so far are getting burned. I mean, we've got Camille
in the
not
chat like
doing
this,
Sunday.
man.
It's not doing well so far. We know it will scale. We know Camille will do fine, especially with Divine Thunder and now getting picked up. But I think my point is, Fofo on this Akali has not done a thing yet.
He has been CSing for the past 16 minutes, but I feel like this Akali pick was a little bit questionable, being the answer into Tristana and Maokai, which is the highest priority mid-jungle duo outside of, I believe, Jace, Ivan or something. But
Yo,
Ivan was
Husky.
open, and we had Jace open for Fofo as well, but I'm assuming EDG, they're just trying to experiment with something like
Right.
this. But
Cream is
I'm not too sure if
fine.
it's working, because
Look
we
at
know
that, sending your
Akali
AD to
and
side
Shin
and
was
actually
looking for those
farming,
5v5s.
Huh?
Oh, God.
maintaining a 10 CS per minute.
I mean, I guess.
To be fair,
Is that
though,
something you
I
can
wonder, like,
do?
why didn't that hit?
Europe,
Elevation, remember, Summoner's Rift does have
Take
elevation,
note.
if anyone's wondering.
take
Switches
heed,
up
Europe.
Between usual ground. That is a thing. Jin's W is the easiest one to kind of watch as, like, W on someone directly from river to stand.
Tristana, don't you want to group on mid and drink some Kool-Aid?
Decided to put math in the game. And so I don't blame Mako for that one. I have
Yeah.
the high ground.
Don't you want to hang out
Talking about this game
and
one,
compete
you
for
mentioned
6
Jace.
minions?
Something else that was left through the first 3 drafts was LeBlanc.
Don't you
is
want to?
often seen as a even matchup up against Tristan in the mid lane. So if you want an AP mid laner, that there you go. But you know, Fofo
There we
will be
go.
fine. I guess the theory is that Samira's relatively short range.
Let's take
and
2, baby.
can
Let's take
move
2.
for some flanks to really shut down
Come on,
the
OMG, you got a high
Not
hand.
extra threat, but
Take 2, baby.
hasn't been showing up too much.
Let's take 2,
Tier
baby.
1 tower's gone this early on in the game.
Woo!
You've got a Tristana, so you know that this is going to go as well.
Oh, you're going to stay under this turret like that? The
Now
disrespect.
Shield is around, keeps EDG in place, and Fofo is dealing with a turret top.
Our Cream
the
is
Herald
dribbling.
tries to get another charge. I mean, still going to provide threat.
Alright, this third one is a bit too optimistic.
And now, 5,000
But that's okay.
OMG are just getting away with free pushing, free lanes. This early game for EDG has been nothing.
Let's send Tristana top. Let's go.
Uzi's probably mad. He's like, guys.
Go top,
I know
Tristana.
we
Farm
need
that
scale,
money.
But right now, I am the only useful person on Summoner's Rift for our team.
I mean, Uzi should be out here shouting, guys, we shouldn't be giving tier 2 tower in the bottom lane at 18 minutes. I don't know what's happening with EDG right now. I mean, I think we've seen a singular Sejuani Glacial Prism once in the past 10 minutes, honestly. As you also have to consider the fact that, OMG, they picked up both Rift Heralds. A bit of a force coming out of the EDG squad, though.
Fofo, I mean, it's into a Galio, so Emma...
You have information. Push, baby. Push, baby, Cream.
We know what the
You got a high hand.
So not much
Woo!
damage done, and he just walks out of it. PP God absorbing a little bit as 30 seconds till Dragon EDG.
Keep going, baby. You have all the information you need.
OMG still walking in. They've got defensive side vision.
Bro, I watch so much LEC.
Look at topside Kitty. Cream with teleport is able to put pressure on
Yeah,
the
G2.
And so
G2 is a good team.
that, okay, if we leave this Tristana in side lane,
But the rest of you,
just inhibitor's probably going to be gone.
the rest of you and NA, man.
Dragon, where we've only got one ourselves.
And
Terrible.
He just picked up his Nobori as that second item, an entire item ahead of Fofo coming into this fight as well.
When I say EU, G2 is not excluded. I mean, included. Sorry.
How do you walk in here?
Aki with a great ulti himself, OMG, take it with ease. Nate just grabs fire.
Alright, Cream.
Camille on the back end. And
Nice, Cream.
destroys him. EDG is split away as Mako gets an
Got the
ulti.
W.
He's not able, but he's already hit the S rank. The trigger's pulled and right into his predecessor. He blows
Let's go,
up,
Cream.
and now for Uzi.
Get him, Cream.
Cream
Woo!
experience. It's so easy. EDG a challenge for this team or what?
Alright guys, let's wrap it up. I think the Akali and Camille have been completely read like a book. OMG, that's the Baron, that's a 5-man ace. At 20 minutes, might I add, and I feel like the bleeding from the early game, they can't really salvage it anymore, Hysterics.
Just don't pick Akali on 3. I think we all agree we could be bronze, we could be iron, but we know what the meta's playing at the moment. We know what this Akali gave to EDG. The answer is not much. Kitty.
I think G2 have the best players, but
OMG.
the macro diff is the
President,
biggest
you had
for
Kiki just
G2.
ulting in from afar. Honestly, a lot of Venn diagrams happening for OMG as well, but in this exact position was where the Tristana absolutely destroyed EDG in that summer regular series, and once again, it's happening. It's a kryptonite. It's happening again. History is rewriting itself.
God.
Rest in
A
spaghetti.
little bit of a counter against Arella's interrupted. Mako struggling to get out of there while JJ's left behind. Abel's now getting free real estate as Brazil on the score to get us to a 10k gold lead at 21 minutes in. OMG are making this look easy, and they are the 5th seed for a reason, Kitty. Like, EDG
Look at that
their
base
way
Samira build.
towards playoffs. OMG
Is he going IE now?
at 11 and 5.
Is that the build?
And again, this team's development cannot be understated
No
throughout
dust
the year.
blade? This IE now?
They are walking over EDG, and it's not funny.
And the confusing thing is EDG looked pretty good in their series up against WE, and specifically in Jieji and Ala. However, they're completely missing in this game one. Jieji not around the map at all. One Sejuani has been used in this entire 22 minutes, and I feel like Ala and this Camille, Shandy's a little bit caught out, but Ala and this Camille not doing too much either.
Abel's just away from his team behind.
How shite is EDG's draft?
And not much is said.
You don't like Akali on 3 and Camille?
Comes through as PB God flashes away.
In 2023?
Damage, even just auto-attacking away, does significant work to Arla. With this 10k gold lead, EDG still want to walk in and find a pick, but OMG, despite losing a bit of their health...
Alright, EDG just ban Rumble, Tristana, Kesante.
It really doesn't, especially having
And just
the
try
Baron
to breathe in the
as
game.
Well, tier 3 tower gone.
Okay. EDG gonna get some kills now.
Samira's dead.
Tries to ulti out, but I think he's blocked as Shanji in the net. But as he's flipped on back, the all-out use. Oh, Shanji's now mad as
Cream is vibing, by the way. Oh, Creamy.
Burning, but survives. If only just in the end, he ticks down as in 23 minutes.
Go out, OMG. What are you doing?
OMG
Oh, never mind. They're TPs.
back in.
Just end the game. End the game. I didn't see the TPs.
Dom should be saluting, should be standing up. I know Cage will dress for a funeral today, but it might be a wedding. Dom with a white suit, OMG with glee. And in game one against EDG in 23
Nah, they were pretty AP heavy.
Minutes,
They can't pick
wasn't
Gwen.
even close.
OMG fans already popping the champagne. What a
Ala plays
domination
Gwen.
of the game. Up against EDG, they just gave them no opportunities, and it really just felt like a one-sided match from start to finish. And
Damn.
into tonight, I didn't expect such
I'm brushing my
one-sided
teeth.
match. We kept praising how EDG, they look like a different team compared to their regular split, but unfortunately, it didn't really show up today.
And it's just the start of a series, right? But again, it's just a great start from OMG. Like, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it still feels like OMG kind of annihilated the draft difference. But more importantly, through the lanes, again, played out that standard macro that we've really started understanding about this team throughout the split. I feel like OMG, it's strange to say that, are they one of our better macro teams? Of course they are. But how much better than some of our other top 6 teams at the moment is a good question to answer. But nevertheless, while start of the series, still important to remember that OMG showing us that is a very big difference where EDG weren't able really to execute much, Kitty. And I'm sure a lot will change as we go through, but ultimately still a grand performance by OMG.
Look, I respect the attempt, and I respect the approach of what EDG's coach was cooking for game one. You know, in best of series, you can experiment a little bit from that first series. If it works, you know, great, you take the enemy team by surprise. But I feel like the entire audience is left with a surprise with how, I mean, the Akali was able to do up against a champion like Tristana, because this was the response into a blind Tristana from the side of OMG. Yep. And you also have to look back to EDG's game up against W, and what was working for them, it was the Jace, and it was the Tristana for Fofo in particular, and also the Ivan for Jie. 3 games of it into playoffs, all wins as well. I mean, maybe they just default to these comfort once again, but let's just not even talk about the damage chart. This was a one-sided game, and EDG, they didn't even throw a...
But it's not that bad. It's not that bad, that game. What you do in that game is you say, draft diff can't win, and you blame the coach, and the players are mentally fine.
Maybe not that much, but you know what I'm saying.
It's fine. Okay, listen, EDG, you fucks. Go blue side. Ban Rumble. Ban Yone.
And Kitty, it is sad to see with
Ban Maokai.
What?
First pick Trist or Kaisa, whichever one's not banned.
Whoa!
Draft from there. Give them Sedge.
Rumble?
And we play... They're gonna pick Asante on 3, so maybe we blind Fiora versus this fraud. Fiora blind if Sedge is up. We play Tristana, Sejuani, Fiora. Some dog shit.
You look at that and you go, just forget.
How
Jax,
you
maybe if it's
blue
open.
fight? How on blue?
One game.
Ignore that game.
How
One
blue?
game.
Can you conquer on blue? How?
Chat, don't invade more.
Woo!
OMG is a superior team. Just simple as that. Oh, we won a game 1 of a best of 5. We're the better team. Just throw in the towel. It's completely lost. Shut up. It's shut up. Shut up. What is wrong with this chat? BO1 Andes. Can you like chill out? If EDG stomped this game 1, I would also be like, well, it was just an OMG draft. Maybe it's still winnable for them. Game 1. Game 1 Andes, man. I hate game 1 Andes. I hate game 1 Andes. I hate them. Shut up.
They're too scared, they're too hesitant to contest any fight, and eventually just bleed out to this point in the game where Tristana...
No, stop invading. Stop invading.
And LeBlanc, or even something like a Jace, just take the game by themselves.
Well, as we go to a break, I mean, let's see what changes, right? Again, let's see the attitude, or at least the direction change from EDG. When we return game 2 with OMG having an advantage, and see what side EDG picks here in this round 2.
Hi D-Drill, what is your favorite 2v2 comp?
What did you just call me? D-Drill? What's my favorite 2v2 comp? I really liked that comp we were playing yesterday, me and Baus, MF Lilia. That was great. That was great. Big fan of that. That wasn't a complete fucking waste of my time. No, I'm kidding. I think Zaza comp's my favorite. Iron Maokai. You just smoke him and roll him. It's good comp. Really good comp. Roll him and smoke him, baby. Ooh, cream.
Love your content and your casting. Do you casting this weekend?
Yeah, I'm casting today. I'm casting today and tomorrow and Monday. Not fired, Poke Champ. How are we doing on place? We're doing good, I think. I think we're doing good. Yeah, no one's gonna invade us. I think no one's gonna invade us. It doesn't make sense. They're sorted, they're sorted, they're sorted. Everyone's at peace down here. Where did 2TB go? Where did they go? They went down here. They ran away. Oh no, they're getting invaded. Bro, they're fucked. We kicked them out of their yard, and now they're gonna get attacked by Romy.
I basically can't handle having YouTube and Twitch open at the same time. I'm in the sack, but Dom will come when he's ready. I will not bother him, you know. He knows I'm in the sack. He'll come when he's ready, it's okay. He's having his moment, it's OMG, mate. Bro, I can't go downstairs to the kitchen. What do I do during this time?
Try to resist, but the pull is too strong. 'Cause living all my days without you, well, it just feels so wrong. Try to move on, but I just keep getting stuck.
No, the song is a jam.
'Cause you're on my mind all night, boy, till the sun comes up. I know you said we can't live like this.
I like the song.
Having to hide ourselves away for every single kiss, but I can't help but love you. I can't help, baby, I can't help but love you. I can't help.
I'm sitting up just doing some stretches, guys. I have a packet of prawn cocktail crisps. Do you want them? That's all good, Yamada. I appreciate it. I'm gonna grab some Subway before the big day. Yamada, what up, man? Appreciate you. You joining up, Dom, for this glorious victory? I'm in the sack, but he's not showing up, you know. It is what it is. He's in the zone. Yo, Steph Curry, how did you know? How did you know I ate Subway yesterday? You said it on stream, you donut. I wasn't on stream, you donut. I didn't stream yesterday.
春季赛差一步进联赛的话，我觉得队伍里面可能就是缺少人一起嘛，第五把有点没啃下来，就有点可惜。我觉得相比于春季赛的话，下一赛我们可能更团队了一点吧。当然
I hadn't had Subway yet.
赛一输的时候
How does it make sense? I didn't eat Subway.
季后赛的展望就是先赢下第一轮，
I didn't eat Subway during LPL.
然后再努力往前四拿个4甲，再往世界赛方面去冲。
Okay, so I'm now realizing it's not just
But you said you gotta? Bro, it was a spontaneous decision at the train station. Why the fuck do you guys remember shit like this?
Remember that also here, OMG and EDG getting themselves in a spot where they can lock in regionals now. The way that works is with points because you get guaranteed minimum 40. We'll walk you through that in a second. But at the very least, let's talk about game one because we're within the series. OMG picking up the first game, of course, in 23.5 minutes.
But the thing is, Steph Curry, I didn't even do that
I
shit.
don't know if I'm wrong. I should not be wrong. Being wrong is a sin. I am wrong enough in life. I don't want to be wrong.
I bought one when I arrived.
I only want to be right. Bring it up. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
I got the Subway paper right here.
Securing the MVP from game one because he was one of the only players that did more damage than 2,000 on a carry. And to be fair, that's what you expect out of this Tristana, receiving both Rift Herald.
Man, what are these breaks?
Although EDG were the ones
I
finding that
shouldn't be
early
shouting
lead
when I
and getting
was
that first blood into Uzi. I mean, OMG just snowballed this game out of control, and this is exactly how you
Was it the big man thing? Of course, man.
composition, especially with Shanty
Of course, the big man
signature
thing.
champion Cassante in this game one. I mean, you're just able to play these 5v5s without a sweat in the world. And something else I feel like we don't highlight enough is PP God's Gallier in this game one. He was pretty much a bodyguard for able to secure himself getting an S rank in these team fights. And unfortunately, EDG being on the receiving end, they didn't
Young Cranberry, you must break them.
And I feel like
For if not, they will break you and your brothers.
Stock and standard in terms of how he wants to play out these games. It's through the silent, it's through finding those individual leads in his laning phase. However, with Ala rotating towards the bottom side, I mean, he just fell so much. He fell down in gold pretty much. And this final fight, what do you even say about this? It's just Cream going absolutely.
If you ever cared, if you ever loved,
they have to change their game.
If you ever mattered,
because this composition just wasn't.
Break the bones of your opposition.
Yeah, and again, look, I mean, draft was obviously a big issue.
Run through them.
One, like we know, ultimately, Kitty, apologies. You're gonna hear my voice now coming through.
Yes.
Hopefully that fixes the mic issues. I don't want to sound like a robot. I don't know why. We've got a new cord. It's just working from home. Sometimes, you know, the S hits the fan. So that happens. Anyway, let's hope that's fixed. But ultimately, let's hope EDG fix their draft because that was just such an issue. Kitty, now that they're on blue side again, play with
My
the
shoulders and arms feel so stiff, man. Did 5 sets of shoulder and arms exercises yesterday with 15 kilo curls and 50 kilo shoulder press.
To hone in a couple of those OPs. A lot of
That's
teams
fine. You're
like
gonna
the
be okay.
trade of 2 and 3 on blue as well, considering that, you know, we get things like the Maokai, which is still S tier. We get things like last game. What was it on blue side 3? Do you remember? How's your brain going?
It was the Cassante for Shanty.
Yeah,
it was a blind Cassante, and I believe they continued to ban out Allah's every single counter pretty much as that response. It was the Fiora ban into the Jax ban, and they defaulted to the Camille, which I thought Camille does find a slight advantage, at least in the first 6 levels before Cassante hits level 6 in terms of trading. However, I feel like that one roam where they did get a successful first blood into their pockets really hurt Allah's kind of
Where's the sack?
way of
There's no
scaling
sack.
into the game. But once again,
I'm in the
something
sack.
has to change for mid lane. We have to see Fofo on his comfort, which he did great on something like the Tristana, so that could be.
I'll go in the sack when Dom
switch up
shows
with
up.
The blue side getting chosen for
But I'm not gonna pressure him. Man. I'm not gonna pressure him. Let him enjoy, guys. Let him enjoy.
Is going to be the way to go because these two champions are pretty
Sometimes
much in the current meta with
you
how
just want to
Fofo
jerk off in
has
peace.
received a slight nerf coming into 13-13.
Both of us.
Yeah, my new mic setup is a little bit wobbly, but you know
Your
we have to
stand
test.
is scuffed. What's
My
the Kitty that stand from like Kmart? What's going on there?
It was a $20 stand from I think JB Hi-Fi, but they no longer
No
sell it for $20.
way.
So I have no idea.
It's-
Anyways,
The end is so donkey. What is
Kitty
going on?
dressed like she about to give my album a
stop
0.
judging my mic stand, okay? Let's judge EDG a little bit more because I feel like they
Okay,
had the Kaisa and Rel, but potentially
Is this how,
aren't comfortable
what's his
with
name?
rotating the Rel towards jungle, which we saw NIP find
The
huge
internet's
success with,
busiest
and that's
music
exactly
nerd
what makes
dresses.
Rel so high prioritized, such a high
Anthony
priority
Fantano.
13 is because she can be flexed towards that jungle where she has insane
Tony!
speed
Tony!
in the early levels, but maybe that's just
You
like
look like him
just
when you were
to
bald?
show it's just
No
quite young,
way.
and they should just
True.
default back to comfort where they have a very straightforward front to back type of composition.
You're on
so
some
it doesn't
smoke,
get
man.
too confusing for them.
Yeah, default. I like that word. They should default. Yeah, they should. I feel like, you know,
Anthony
Fofo,
Fantano.
we've seen a priority on things like Nico in the past, right? Fofo,
No.
Azir,
I don't see the
great
resemblance.
13-13. The Cassante as well, he's actually played a couple of times through mid. We know that this is his strength. We know that this
I'm
player
probably
goes
the
into
better
the
bass
side
player,
heavily
though.
throughout the split because he's been a bit back and forth. It's those champions that we know him for, not the first time Akali's in playoffs. Where on the other side, you know, it might be seen as a takeaway because Cream plays Akali. We know that some of his bad
Azote Amaro.
come through. Cream has a plethora of
It's
champions.
consistent.
But that game, we didn't see him deviate
very
from his path.
consistent.
We saw Cream play his champion pool in the Tristana. And Kitty, you know what I loved about OMG draft in game number 1? They played through the flex and put EDG also in a difficult position, which of course made it worse by how they reacted to it. But ultimately,
Consistently
that's
okay.
Even on the red
Yes.
side, I think we need to kind of
That's-
mention because it could be
That
something
is the
that,
way to
OMG
word it.
try and draw bans for again, keeping it between
Alright, OMG.
between Able. Yet again, is that priority flex.
Yeah,
OMG, go, let EDG go home. Let Uzi go home and be a family man.
Because with 13-13.
I've seen his compilation video of you by any chance.
That middle lane, and
What is it?
Cream showing
Oh yeah,
us
Peace
games
Pigeon?
of
Yeah, I've
Yone,
seen it.
Tristana and Kiana. The specific one being Yone, if we have
Oh,
Yone deciding to
EDG
play
is still on the
something
vibe,
I
man.
just feel like Cream steps all over the Azir with something like the Yone, you know what I mean? So coming into this game too, we don't know what
Really?
EDG's kind of
You
approach
invite
is
exactly
going
the
to
same,
be, but
mate.
I would love to see them take away that Tristana, which is going to be hard
Oh
to
wow, okay, Uzi.
Well, good.
Uzi's in
Very
Sweden.
releases was saying that would have been a big priority for OMG coming forward. But now you also give away the Kai'Sa. No rel, Kitty, so it's a quick lock-in for OMG.
We get a little Yone on 3,
Outplay.
guys. Yone on 3. Kisante on 3, drop mid. Play
Well,
Yasuo.
I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised if Fofo defaults to something like the Azir. We also have seen a couple of
I wanna see Uzi
RNGs
Tristana though.
once all the mid laners have been banned out. LPL just defaults back to what was working for them back in 13.12, which honestly, I don't know why the priority of Annie fell down a cliff. All she received was a Q nerf to her damage, but it does seem like you know, people have just decided.
The reason Annie fell out of prio is because Vi and Wukong got a lot worse
We
too.
are expecting melee solo laners coming out of EDG. I wouldn't be surprised if
Wow.
we lock in. Okay, it's going to be Desire, but OMG knows that Fofo only has a Azir left, so they just lock in Yone. It's over.
Oh my god, Cream just like, yeah, okay, we know Tristana's going mid. And it's not like game 1 where OMG on blue played through the flex and again gave questions to EDG. OMG know exactly where it's going now.
I think you ban Renekton here if you OMG.
EDG
Ban
so far, the
Renekton.
drafting here has been interesting because, Kitty, as you're mentioning, maybe one of the solo laners or maybe
Rakan.
getting something like that
Rakan is okay.
for Arla away from the hands of
Ban
Shane
Renekton.
would be the angle. But ultimately, as we now
Ban
go into the
Reggaeton.
ban phase, I'm kind of perplexed that OMG are just, I don't know, getting given lanes that they're very comfortable with.
I don't think I ever want to see Ala on Cassante. Ala needs to stand out. Ala is pretty much the reason why EDG was able to win that series up against WE on day 1, and I would not like to see kind of restricting Ala as such a potential player to be on.
Why are we giving Renekton?
Honestly, he still did fine. I believe he ended the game in one of them 6-1 on the one, so Giga Chad performance.
Well, we're giving Renekton.
But I want to see more out of Jieja because a working formula for the side of EDG is if Jieja consistently.
Are we going Nautilus on 4, PP God?
Frees up Uzi and Meiko to
or are we picking Renekton on 4?
Major objectives, and specifically for
Alright.
right? Which became
Give us Renekton on 4 last pick support.
To deal with in that game 1, so have to wait and see.
Alright.
I want to see Meiko and Uzi having.
Is that a Brom Renekton?
Brom in the response, though. Had quite a lot of effect here against the as you said, you want to see Arla on something that's a carry. Well,
alright, Sanji.
But
see what I don't see.
No Rumble, no Cassante.
Oh no.
What goes? Oh, come on. Really?
Oh my god, this is.
Well. I mean, if he looks at
no.
it will be the first time.
Oh no, man.
Split. It is quite painfully up against Renekton as well as it gets locked in.
It's a disaster, mate. I don't like it.
So EDG, you have to protect Fofo with all you got for this.
How can play? How can play?
Okay, well, as it gets.
I think blue side. I think blue side wins these, bro. The thing is, same time, I have to say, they have Kai'Sa, Cream on Yo, and they have Maokai. These champions are kind of OP. What would you have liked? I thought they're gonna go Renekton on 4 or ban Renekton themselves, and then have a good time, you know?
Didn't really have a part to play. It was 23.5 minutes if you're just tuning in now, where game 1 was over that quick. How can a game be that quick in playoffs? I don't know, especially against two teams you would expect to be close, but OMG made it look in their favor.
Let's see if Cream can win the solo carry the game. Like Kai'Sa, Maokai, Cream on Yo is really high quality, you know? Really high quality. So maybe it's enough. I think overall, I think blue side is better, but at the same time, it's like 4-4 and Tristana, you know?
Of 2018,
it's 4 for Tristana, guys.
Old Royal Club 80 carries now up against one another to fight for a regional lock-in spot. and to fight for a chance in round number 3.
They were the ones doing the squeezing, Big Jeff. They squoze.
In the bracket, we're waiting for them with bated breath.
Yeah, but Tristana is busy. I mean, Braum is busier. You have Braum, Sejuani with full AD.
0-1 down with how one-sided that was. Honestly,
Buying boots is very
probably
hard.
the most one-sided playoffs match we've seen so far, with only 3 days being played. But still, EDG, they have a lot of redeeming to do. I know this isn't the EDG we all know and love because of their potential they showed in their series up against WE, and it is Allah shining through those team fights, working alongside JJ and Fofo, while Uzi and Mako, they stabilize and really shut down Abel and PD God's aggressive early game to really secure that win. So we'll have to wait and see, because this time around the Tristana is in Fofo's pockets. We saw Cream execute on this perfectly in game 1. Can they do the same to even it out to a 1-1 scoreline?
The only difference is that Tristana's only been played 2 times between their bot and mid. It's, again, a foreign pick here from what we've seen in the regular season, so hope that's not a trend here in the series, but ultimately, as OMG picked up game 1, we're now looking at them to charge forward here in Xi'an for game 2.
Hello?
Hey Dom, stream please.
Yeah.
As we have that
Hello.
Mako, did you see
Yo,
it?
Yamato.
Good luck.
How what?
How we doing?
EDG, how Yun Lai, where EDG, they
Great.
need to scramble every
Good.
single
How are
block,
you, Yamato?
especially
I'm good,
just
thank you very much.
depending
I saw
on
you're
the
in
Tokyo
I thought
for
you're
this game, because
on
Uzi,
LEC
on
today.
something like the Zai, he isn't
I'm in
going to
Sweden.
be as aggressive
In
compared
Sweden?
to
Sweden?
Tristana defending the ship.
Where Fofo won't be.
We'll have to wait and see, because I feel like EDG locking in the Zai and
Nah, I'm
Braum
in
to
Berlin. I'm in Berlin.
relatively
But
I'm calling it
counters
right
into
now
the Kai'Sa
that
and Nautilus, where you just deny every single
OMG is gonna get 20
minutes
minutes stomped.
any pushing
EDG
ability,
will-
Fuck?
specifically Abel, and that
EDG will
denies
take their heads.
PP God and Aki being
I
able
mean, they
to
have
link up
like
and rotate
kind of
This
3
draft
winning
is-
lanes here.
Child, which
Yeah, this
EDG
draft is
desperately need
a
into
bit harder.
Fofo's pockets.
But I want to talk to you
But I
about
think when you have a
Great
losing
because I
draft and you have a Maokai, it makes your job like a lot
in some
easier.
regard as, could 2v2 trade
Because
coming
you can
through
contest
South
late.
OMG.
You don't have to worry
Are they
about
not
like
just screwed going into a
the
map
same
like
conditions
look
being
at
met.
Ozala? There is no ability power from EDG.
That's when you're normally behind.
Whatsoever. We ain't gonna get a Kai'Sa build from this Zaya. So again,
Let's see how much
is
Malphite
this
gets
just
behind
a
and
waiting
Young.
game for OMG,
Yep.
knowing that 5v5s
And then
eventually
Naughty versus
are gonna
Braum
be
Zaya.
in their ballpark
Oof,
equal.
rough.
Yeah.
Very strange that we see in
I-
both
I thought they would
LCK
just ban
is that
Renekton or pick it on 4.
Yeah, that they split
they're trolling.
Renekton with Sejuani, and then they ban Alistar instead of like Braum when they have now when they want to pick Naughty.
Stuff like that getting
It's a
locked
bit
in for the side of
weird.
OMG, because they're relatively heavy AP
We'll
as
see.
well. But
Yeah.
back to your question about
I think the
how
way that they see it is
EDG deal with Shandy on
the
Malphite in this
Renekton
game
is
too.
just like not
Slam
a
the
good
wall
champion for them, so they'll
maybe
just
go
play
at
into it.
second, maybe go at
They
third,
can
but
leave it
once
up
you
to
hit
potentially
the
R5 to
sides,
just
Shandy
make
should be
Fiora
able
not a
to
pick for
win
LA.
out like paper. But that is
And with
going
this
to be
matchup,
kind of a
Malphite should go
waiting
like
game
10
for
CS
EDG
down, but as
well.
long
But
as
on the
he
other
doesn't
side,
get
I
dolled
mean,
by
Abel
Sejuani and
on this
Renekton,
Kai'Sa
then
with the
it's
Hob
Malphite,
as
and
a
then
rune choice,
you know,
most likely
fucking
going to be
triple
the
AD.
AP static shiv Kai'Sa, where it doesn't
Malphite
have
is
any
fake
data.
champion.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you think
He's
so?
an AD Kai'Sa.
Yeah. Like
It worked
this.
very well in NA.
This champion is only good in games that have imbalances. We shall see. I think Cream Yon, Kai'Sa, Maokai, these champions are broken enough to carry games, so let's see.
Yon is kind of like the same as a Kali pick. I respected the Akali pick last game, but
I don't respect Fofo Akali, man.
Yeah. I mean, like you want to respect it, and then you see first item arm guard when you're still down 20 CS, and it's like,
Oi.
well,
Yeah.
he kind of like understood what they were trying to do, and then the game was like a huge top lane problem rather than a Kali problem. But
Here we go again. Yamato is back on the Fofo hype train.
Yep. This guy fucking hates Fofo.
Fofo playing Tristana is gonna. I thought we're gonna see like a vintage Uzi. I was see like vintage Uzi Tristana into Kai'Sa, but no. You see Fofo firefighter Tristana.
Regional qualification, so no matter what,
Hey, you killed me yesterday, Dom.
Wait, with
Bro,
what?
when you watched the mic check and Larson lost control over his champion. Bro, I was dying laughing, man. I had such a bad day, and then I watched that video. I was crying of laughing, bro.
Yeah, pretty
Bro, that just happens, man. It just happens sometimes. Like you lose control of your character. Like, everyone's had that happen at least once on stage, where you're just like in a fucking 5-man team fight, everyone's standing on top of each other, you just lose where you are.
And then he's like randomly starts attacking Drake. His attack move
Yeah,
was
no,
like
he's-
attacking champ, Drake, champ. I was fucking dying, dude.
I mean, it was respectable though. The fact that he just
worried right now.
jumped in, like he saw the fight start, and his first instinct was to just like jump on top of them, get insane W value. That's next level.
Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy.
I think we have to probably help this push out, right? Aki? Can Shanji crash it himself?
Can Renekton solo kill Malphite at 6? Like,
No.
No, right?
No.
Yes,
the
Tabi
Malphite
actually.
would have to be
He
really
can
bad.
force it to base, but it
Yeah.
takes time.
Back down to the bottom side,
Yeah.
bullets still haven't been taken. As both junglers
It's solid though, like
how they can impact towards
gotten to
the
6 without any major catastrophes. You're not down a plate.
high gank ability.
You're
But Kitty
chilling.
this early game as well. Another
I think it
reason
gets
that
hard at level
lanes
6
have
though,
been going
for
pretty
top side.
standard. In fact, EDG
From
has
OMG
learned
side.
The way it should be
Look at
going, we played
Shanji.
this matchup a lot in NA, and it's like 10 CS down, and you're winning as Malphite in a way, you know?
Okay.
Basically.
Even if the top laner, the other top laner is like Chinese or Korean?
That's the difference. Yeah, I was saying that maybe the Chinese Renekton is gonna hit different, but
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's Drake.
It kind of sucks. Yeah, but I mean, I assume you're just going into this game like give Herald, give first 2 Drakes, and then we see.
Honestly, if
Yeah,
they don't
pretty
fight
much.
until 2 core of Kai'Sa, I'm very happy.
Yeah.
I think it gives them very
They'll
good
get
chance.
Herald too.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this Renekton champ, you just want to do whatever you can to not end up in a Herald fight first hit.
Yeah.
Even on the ward here, it will just
But they want to contest.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it's
Renekton's
the
like half
Johnny,
moving.
so-
They shouldn't.
Oh, they're just spectating. It's the Adam 22 dragon.
Yeah, it's Adam 22 Drake. It's fine though. Like these are just conditions you have to accept if you're gonna play this draft.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm super ahead. You guys are watching on YouTube? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't really sync on Twitch. LPL YouTube is too far behind.
Resetting, or at least securing that level 6, and then making his way towards that top lane where he can utilize
Nico Drake happens, bro.
that he's been able to kind of secure in an isolated matchup.
Bro, I'm like taking your jokes, Dom. Like, you need to wake up, man.
Bro, I'm so dead today. This is like the day of just complete hell for me.
You guys were grinding lately. I'm lurking the streams all the time up. Like, holy fuck! It's about to hit the wall, you know. At some point, I
No,
can do it.
the sec
Yeah,
is
no.
the sec is 24 hours. Like nowadays, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, yesterday we had our like mental breakdown. You know, we were just flaming like chat the entire time. Like it was just fucking World
yeah,
War
I saw-
3.
I saw
Like
that.
it was just next level,
It
bro.
was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at
just
the
muted
Yamato,
for
and
like
Yamato
30
is
minutes.
Yamato went for a civil war. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I slept 7 hours today. I feel so good.
What the fuck?
Wait, really?
Wait.
That
What
clean? They are
the
that
fuck?
clean? Wow.
What just flash, bro?
I don't know.
First blood into
Oh,
Megan's
Yeah,
Pulse
I was lurking at Yamato, and Yamato is like, you know, he doesn't ban the fucking weirdos and people. So in his chat, it's just like a full-on war. Sometimes.
And I'm not too sure how PB God just died on the tower.
Okay,
It was
Herald
just a
starts.
W
He smites
and
double
key
smite.
connection
Okay,
from Mega
okay.
catching the support of OMG off guard, and EDG gonna utilize his time framing to start up the Rift Herald.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is gonna be a 5v5 potentially. Like a delayed 5v5.
They're moving. Yeah.
Bro, do you really want? I mean, I guess, bro. Like, do you go merc trades this early in this game for Renekton? I feel like it's like you kind of lose some power.
Oh la la!
Ooh.
Brom is OP.
Alright.
Yeah, Brom.
This Brom
There's
is
no
like
6 on
perfect
PP. I
timing.
think
Look at
Blue
what
should
was
be winning.
used here.
Yeah,
Everything
it's hard.
going
It's hard.
South Blue. I don't think
It feels like they wanna flip
Oh
it.
no, he
Ooh.
flashed it and killed Cream. Oh no. Wait, is it playable?
Wait,
Oh, Uzi trolled!
injured.
Uzi trolled! Uzi trolled!
Uzi completely ran out.
Let's go, boys. Let's get it. Oh no, wait, it's Renekton champ. Never mind. Never
Oh,
mind. we lose anyway.
4-4 in playoffs.
No, bro. It's just Renekton champ.
Dude, they ran it pretty hard, chasing into that choke. And
Yep.
Freeman Malphite ult too,
And
and they
that-
still lose.
They're lucky that Uzi just completely ran it.
Yeah, but they still lose, you know, that's just so doomed this game.
Yeah, it's hard,
It's,
man.
it's just this fight. Like, I don't know why they want to take this.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't want to take this.
Enemy over postured with Zaya rotation as well. Could have been fight. It was
Yeah.
straight up.
But it makes the game so much harder now. There's no reason to take this. I mean, also you just didn't have 6 on Nautilus. I think that's really big.
What did Uzi just do?
Uzi just out for damage and
Yeah, I mean he are the like. I think he thought the Maokai was gonna
Yeah.
root was gonna hit him.
So good for OMG, but
Yeah,
quite
for the
honestly,
Maokai
there
ult, for
just
sure.
wasn't enough damage. They were lacking items in terms of.
This Renekton champ looks pretty OP in his hands.
Yeah, I mean it's just
To be
it's just
fair-
very OP in Drake in Herald fight.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
LPL,
he
so they
dead?
contest every fight, you know. Like literally every objective is contested both teams. So Renekton in LPL is just the champ.
Is this
Yep.
Mako with Brom like some special pick for him? Like he looks insane on Brom.
Yeah, I mean he's like legendary on like half the champs in the game at this point. Like you could say like oh Mako Nautilus, oh Mako Lulu, like any champion in the game you can say it's a Mako champ.
God, Mako on this
It's just
floor
an
was
OG.
performing so well for this game too. Every single Q is connecting and forcing a cleanse out of Abel as well, where it was just the.
Oh, this is rough, bro. This is really rough.
I mean, but you just have to like accept that this is how the game looks if this is what you play, right? Like you just have to be willing. It's like okay, man, when we get like items, I mean we're gonna be 2k down, 3k down.
I think Abel doesn't know about the AP scaling on static. He brought a little Darkseer, but it doesn't make him kill the minions.
Yeah.
He listened to the sec, like Jizuka was talking about Darkseid a lot.
This is a 13-11, mate. Like in Dom's Bilibili, I did that too slow.
Oh no, we're just walking it down or what?
Yeah.
Oh, don't continue.
It's
Wow,
So
he
I
respect flashed at it? JJ, really?
Yeah, I guess so.
You have an Aegis, bro? You have an Aegis of the Legion? What the fuck?
just pick for lane. Both teams need to pick for lane after these two games. So just pick for winning lanes.
Even forcing the TP out of Cream because it isn't 14 minutes. Cream had to TP to the bottom.
Poor Shanji, man. He just can't even lane.
While this was all happening, Ala was just
Yeah, I mean, Renekton just gets 2 free kills, but
he was doing fine before the Herald. After the Herald, it's yeah.
I mean, he played the Herald fight well himself. Like, there's just nothing he could do.
I'm a Malphite hater. Like I really don't like this champ.
They were. The early game, flat out, that OMG were finding advantage in the majority of the map.
Like, what's the point of picking Malphite with this skin as well? It's like this skin is so cheap.
Uzi and Mako are just having a great series. I think Mako especially.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like 5 AD champs and I pick Malphite. Like, I'll be unkillable.
And they have Zaya.
Yeah.
Zaya.
I mean, they have double AD, so like eventually you start being killable no matter what.
Mako never got an MVP for a team that finished in, the first round of playoffs here. A team that finished in 8th, at 8 and 8. 8 series, and Mako.
Oh, with Malphite you actually max E as Renekton second.
How good this guy is, how
Interesting.
Yeah.
With
I mean-
red armor, I guess.
Yeah, it makes sense.
The fact that makes me happy is Mako did secure himself an MVP.
Ooh.
The ultimate's coming at OMG though.
Oh, we're fighting this? What the fuck?
Mako is so good.
Yeah, it's just desperation, it looks like.
Mako securing himself an MVP with the Nautilus in that series.
I don't know, I came in and OMG starts losing. It's like just
Yeah, you're jinxing them, bro. What the fuck?
In his form is one of the best LPL supports that we have in the
like when I was sleeping, I looked at my phone and you were so happy in your stream. Like in my half dream, I watched your stream.
I just went to Kadro's stream after the first loss, and he looked really mad. And then I got to Dom's stream, and Dom is like pretty happy. So I was like, oh, okay.
Bro, but how can you hate OMG out of every team? Like, I feel like they're like the least hateable team. And there's literally nothing to hate. They're just like, they're like 5 players that aren't supposed to be here that just play well together as a team. They have their own unique style. You know, they don't shit talk anyone. Like, how do you hate OMG?
Knowing how important it is. But with JJ hovering down here for the time being, Abel has to pay respect. I mean, JJ could just ult.
Cleanse, I guess.
Cleanse is there, but burnt again as Mako.
Oh, they really keep going here?
Just hovers down, but Abel.
Oh,
What the fuck?
Flash, maybe?
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa, they're good!
Okay.
What the fuck? They're putting it on them, bro. They're like rookies. You're rookies. We're veterans, baby.
Every single crowd.
Damn, bro, like that was just unplayable. I don't know. This Nautilus pick looks useless for this game, though. I don't know why you go Nautilus when enemy team has this type of comp.
Shutting down how Abel's easily kind of vulnerable to these games.
I guess Kaisa Nautilus is like a lane people like playing. Seems hard though.
Yeah, but still not that good.
Yeah, the 4-5 was a complete rundown, I think. Complete sprint.
And it was also a very great Nautilus ultimate coming.
And it's tricky, I guess. It's like maybe it's worth it to just pick a Santa on 3, and then if the enemy bans your AD mids, you just pivot to the AD variant of Kaiser.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, what do you lane into Tristana? Like, what do you play mid?
Who now bumps up EDG's total gold value.
Seems like mega OP. Like Jace is out.
Jace is banned.
Yeah.
From EDG and a great bounce back.
It seems like Triss is just broken.
Shouldn't just like, I mean, Triss is good into LeBlanc, but you can just still play LeBlanc, no? Into Triss.
LeBlanc Maokai? I feel like that's just like.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like it's weak.
I just think like if you don't want to play Renekton yourself, I think you should look to pick a Santa and ban Renekton. Have a good time. Ban Fiora Renekton and play it like this and 5 pick soup.
When they have Sejuani too, it's just crazy that they didn't ban Renekton.
Oh my god, okay, Jesus.
Wow.
They
hate Fufu. Holy fuck. What the hell did I
And I love him for it.
Jesus, there was so much
mid
hate.
tier 2 is in trouble.
That kill should have never gone over to OMG, and EDG remain in a very comfortable position, but with 3 people rotating to
Well, that's your tier 2 down.
I guess tier 2 doesn't really matter mid though.
You don't I think it's quite good to take it. It's like it opens the map quite a bit.
I think like the tier 1 is enough to do that.
Against OMG, EDG are doing the same.
It's a Lux menu angle.
Now hopefully going to get this objective bounty for OMG.
Actually, the last thing I will do today in the sec is trigger Dom. It's like, yeah, I'll just leave you alone, man.
Oh my god, Aki.
I'm not fucking with you today, man. You're gonna take my head off.
Yeah, bro, I have no energy.
You know, I slept the whole night with shoes on.
What?
What the fuck?
Bro, I had
Socks
a
or
fucking
shoes?
like shoes.
Wow, how did you manage?
Bro, I came back, right? I came into the hotel room and I've been so sleep deprived, so I just like laid down to like close my eyes for a moment and I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Wait, Fufu is the win condition. He's a win con.
Yeah.
This guy is a win con. They're taking bounties, by the way. Second bounty in a row.
I mean, I think at least you're doing something. I mean, now you're only down 2k gold, and they get third Drake. I mean, obviously you don't want them to get third Drake, but you have no option here. At least you're playing side.
They'll have to win the fight in 5 minutes on Drake, yeah. Which you can, but it's like 30% winning, I'd say. Yeah, but you can have a chance. Definitely.
The problem is that Xayah is mega OP right now.
Renekton's gonna have a second item too for that, so...
Yeah, Renekton is like... Yeah, it's pretty unplayable here for anyone.
Wait, he could have actually escaped if he wanted to, no?
No, he's dead.
Okay.
Cream has...
Actually has no ulti.
E Gale
Right.
Force, like...
Yeah. I just thought if Tristana could ulti away Malphite and jump, but he had no ult actually.
Yep.
Oh, look at Xayah's items, man. It looks fucking tough to fight this next Drake.
Yep. Xayah's really OP. But at least Yone has gold. At least Latrist is not OP as well, so.
Oh, Kaiser's not too
EDG's
core. Maybe Abel can do something. Honestly,
Yeah.
Fofo and Uzi, the type of guys to int crucial fights.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Kaisa 2 items is, when I play that champ, it's still really weak. You need a third one, you know? That's how I feel, but maybe.
Unfortunately,
It just depends on when you get, like, if you get your 2 items in a game where you're ahead, like,
Yeah,
it's completely different than a game like this.
I just think the Braum is so good to protect Tristan Xayah as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
with
Good
double
buffer.
AD, I don't know, it's just so illegal that
Is it
they have
playable?
Braum
Wait,
and
this is-
Renekton.
This is good, no?
Okay,
Oh.
just leave, just
All
leave.
fight,
It's
TP.
fine.
They kept, they're not fighting.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Ooh, okay.
And Fofo picks up the kill with OMG losing their support and their defensive.
But yeah,
You don't
like
have
4
to
or
fight
5,
that.
you get Renekton and Braum with double AD and Sejuani, just...
Yeah, this is so
Yeah.
crazy.
So fucking
Draft
crazy.
Kingdom, like holy moly.
You have to deal with both the Renekton, Xayah, and Tristana. You can't really.
I think both drafts were pretty one-sided today.
It is going to be a pain
Yep.
for PB God without that flash available as well. But it does seem like EDG, they're not going to find too much of that.
But I do feel like
kill
OMG are
to
playing
do an extra
better. I think if they just
around the Baron,
recognize
they do have double
that they shouldn't fight at all early, I think EDG would not manage so well.
I think the way to break the Tristana picks and the Seju picks is you just pick AP mid with like Lee Sin or something. Like I actually think this is the way you break it.
Jesus is not here, but I think like Syndra used to be pretty good versus Triss. I feel
Yeah.
like. So you could like gank King Jungler with Syndra maybe.
Yeah, I think this is like Lee Sin
But-
plus
but
AP.
then, guys, they have to take Maokai. That's the whole issue.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Maokai,
They have to
it's-
ban differently in that case.
But you can't ban everything. You cannot ban Ivern.
Okay,
PB God?
what did they ban? What did they ban?
PB God's dead as fuck. Ah. Oh, Cream is suiciding to save him. Alright. Oh, Shanji. Oh no, we just wasted every ult. Can they start Baron here?
Nah, they can't with Maokai and Kaiser.
I guess Kaiser's 2 OP, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna
Oh,
try.
they are gonna int here. Okay. This is wait, Malphite no
It's like
ults.
not that easy though.
It's
It's like
not
really
that
not that
easy.
easy.
And Kaisa poke is nothing
Good
not right now.
turn. I mean,
Ah,
they
nice.
played this well.
On one path, and that's towards
Yeah,
enemy.
they
they
can't
so
do
good at
anything.
this.
Now Cream walking in.
Like last
so
fight
is
at the
Shanji.
Drake when
Mal
Akali is
useless
TPing.
without the ulti. They need to rely on Abel,
Oh.
Is
who
Uzi dead? Oh no,
Oh,
Uzi lives.
Uzi
Okay,
is-
yeah, that's fucked.
So strong.
Yeah.
Nah, I
My
think that
God.
Shanji walking in and then him having to burn ult. I think you just let like PB God die if anything. Like you end up in this fight, you have no Malphite ult, no Yone ult. It's impossible to play.
A Baron and also reset now work towards that dragon. Honestly, I didn't expect the game
Drake in
to
a
play
minute.
like
I mean, the
this,
Drake
but
fight
whatever
is still
went
like,
for you, EDG, as
yeah.
they were able
It's
to
like
land
it's like low key
force out
fightable,
to
but
the most important
you
role
have to
for
win it
OMG
or the game's
develop.
over.
I think it's cool how OMG opened with Tristana first pick, and like OMG they're banning Jace because they don't want to run into Kaiser Jace, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Then the pivot into Tristana first pick, also good. But I think, for me, the more and more I think about it, I think this Santo on 3 into bans, no? I think it
Yeah,
has
into
to be
like
the way.
Fiora ban, I guess.
Yeah, Fiora
Oh shit,
Renekton out,
they need to help this guy.
A pick on the side, Cream might have found Arla, but
Ooh.
Arla is a big.
Oh, is Arla dead?
Balance?
Oh, never mind. He's
Renekton,
being balanced.
balance, guys.
He takes the kill as he drops down.
I mean, they still have to fight. I think they still have to fight, right?
Nah, they can't. They can't.
But
Maokai has no
have
flash.
to.
No
Yeah,
flash.
they have to try.
Up that second Q here with a Steel Tempest as Aki rolls in the Nature's Grasp. It's the 3-man or rather
Maybe
only
Elder
2
angle
as
and fuck
over
off.
they
Ooh,
find Uzi,
ooh.
the fate to be sealed, but does Cream have enoug damage? Uzi out with the feather zone.
Cream is Q3. Oh man, he can't play the game. It's actually so fucked up. Braum makes it so unplayable for him.
Bro, Mako is so OP.
Yeah.
Next on the menu, boys, is Cream trying to do what he can onto Fofo. There is some
How
good
the fuck are they still alive?
Oh my god.
Oi,
Cream is
oh,
different, bro.
oh,
Like, I'll take it. I'll
oh.
take it. It looks like he just came to play, you know? Like, he played that whole situation pretty much perfectly. They're just too far behind. There's a Braum on his face.
And Cream trying so hard to crawl back any opportunity.
So it's such an impossible young game as well.
I actually think Uzi on Xayah is a problem. From like judging from last series, like you guys remember, right, where you played Xayah like 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Xayah
I mean,
like-
his Xayah is definitely better than his other champs.
Like he's so good at it, like no joke.
This fight, so scattered Kitty the problem starts with Arla, as Abel flashes to be a part of this, but probably like, hang on a minute. This guy, it's a renekton. Oh, crap.
Yeah, looking to flash into melee.
No man, Utsi is different on these old AD carries.
Yeah. This game is, I feel like it's so easy for him to play though.
Double ultimates
Yeah.
committed onto Uzi, but Uzi having a time frame to use his Featherstorm baits out the positioning of OMG, and that allows Fofo pretty much to freely DPS onto the carries and play front to back. And once again, Mako on this Brom, having that Brom passive with 4 melee champions on the side of OMG, it's just beautiful.
God, close move. I want to see this again though. Cream. Oh.
Flash skill.
Boah, he said boah. The caster said
Yeah.
Triple kill for Uzi now, and they're going
Respect.
to work towards the top lane tower, while OMG, they're just going to look for a 4-1.
Let's just see their last stand though.
I don't know, I just don't think you can draft through losing lanes like this.
EDG have to finish off this game.
Like, you load into the game and it's like, like theoretically you can, but I feel like you're just, in LPL you're just gonna bleed too much.
They have like losing lanes and then they have a losing comp, you know? And then enemy has Renekton Sejuani and Braum double AD. It's just...
nice thing is they have side selection now, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, Fofo win con? Fofo win con?
Yeah. Yeah, you kill one AD and then the second AD fucking 1v9.
Yeah, unlucky.
Now they find him stunned. Uzi just passed with
I mean, the trust problem hasn't been solved by either team.
Let me see.
That's just, you ban
They
Triss,
ban
you give
Rumble
Kaiser
by-
for free. That's the rough part.
We have one
Yeah.
back here with OMG falling in 25.
But maybe that's fine.
And Mako on this Braum in game 2 was the standout for me with the
Yeah, Braum is just broken.
1-1
Super OP.
17. He
Maybe they
pretty
don't.
much had a
Maybe they don't have to be
98%
banning
game
Rumble
lead
altogether.
on this
Just ban
Braum,
Roll.
and he made OMG's composition a living hell to play out. You saw every single angle that Cream was trying
Alright
to
guys, bear
fall
back
on,
till next game, yeah.
and as long
Yep.
as Braum's there, none of the carries are going to be under any threat.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was this Brom pick on 4 that.
I mean, it's just...
It felt like it was.
Blue side was much better. Like, I don't know if you saw my reaction in draft, but the 4-5, as it unfolded live, I was very disappointed.
For the Brom, but alongside Uzi, from game 1 to now.
Like, sure, Maokai, Kaiser, Yon of Cream can make it weird, but
out of EDG's 2v2s,
Blue side is
I
like
think
borderline
personally we are seeing Abel and PP God
Exodia, you
getting
know?
beaten out in the laning phase. And it was only last game where the whole map was burning that EDG couldn't do anything otherwise, or rather Uzi couldn't. This game, stable lanes, great skirmishes, Uzi can actually play the game.
You know, and Uzi,
It's just like Braum, Sejuani, and full AD comps, they are so broken.
Problems where, like you
So
said,
broken.
it is about the bottom lane. It is going to be through Abel and
The enemy needs to nest.
getting over those opportunities in the
But they
early
can't bite
game,
the
I
nest.
feel like, especially Abel as a player, he really struggles to recover from being set behind
It's like
early.
triple
And
AD
already
comps.
locking in something like the Kaiser as that red 1 pick, I believe. Zai is just going to be the natural counter. So I'm going to, you know, go back to the drafting board for the side of
I think
OMG.
if you're
feel like
really
that
good
works
Akshan, you
very
could probably
well
play
with
Akshan in
Abel.
some
You have
games,
Cream
but
for, you have Yone for
like
Cream
playing
on the lane,
Akshan
Aki making up for
in
that
like
AP
there are
and
games where
Alpha
bot lane
as well,
matters
but
too
the
much.
support champion
You have
in
to
the
fight
lane,
at
you saw
6.
PP God
You have
really
to
struggling in those team fights as well.
hit
And
certain
it
beats.
kind
It's
of
like you
fell
make
to
the whole
OMG's
game
demise.
about you, but that's not what top lane is right now.
It's just a great performance, ultimately.
Thank you,
for
Defoe. I
EDG.
appreciate you.
And
Thank
a
you.
quick note, as you're talking about the draft, Kitty, a quick note is that, you know, for this game, as you said, it was an OMG style draft. I don't think we see anything wrong. You know, it wasn't like last game, see the Akali come out of nowhere, first pick Akali, but also how it runs into the enemy. This game for OMG, you know, we saw a lot of characteristic mistakes out of people like PP God. You know, Aki didn't have the same impact as he did last game. OMG, Kitty, fighting without those 2 ultimates from Shanji, from Cream.
Doesn't Morgana do fine into Braum? Well, Braum was picked into Nautilus, so
And it's funny in the
countering
series so
Braum
far,
is not so
we
relevant
have had
here.
a 23-minute game for game number 1 by OMG.
And also
25
Morgana is
half
just a
by
trash
EDG.
champion, and
These
Braum
are
is
ending
fine
quick.
into Morgana.
Like, once someone snowballs, they snowball out of control and the game is over.
And you know, the common factor of both these games is Tristana and getting first Rift Herald into Tristana's pockets. And honestly, both sides have proved that they are very happy with executing these early game compositions. However, you also have to consider the fact that EDG, they were able to secure themselves
thank you, Sirgon. I appreciate it.
in terms of priority. And
my food is here in 25 minutes. I'm excited.
Weren't able to really contest any objectives. You see the Dragon Soul going over to EDG, and also the Rift Heralds going over to Jie as well. So, you know, at the end, I feel like, yes, you're very comfortable for OMG, but OMG fall into a trap where they
pick Ornn into Braum?
and they don't look at the bigger picture where it
Kind of
can
blows.
affect Aki in the early game.
They fucked themselves in the draft by opening Renekton and not picking Renekton.
Got their macro in game number 1, and we mentioned, or at least I did, that OMG, I don't really see them as a poor macro team. I think it can be thrown around as a general phrase a lot, but OMG are quite put together in that sense. So, again, it's given us a taste of both teams kind of at their peak, or at least at their best in the series. Hopefully, game number 3 will continue flying out, as we know that OMG are going to pick blue side. We know that OMG are going to be picking blue. It's going to be an angle for Tristana first pick again. But let's just take a break and see after this return and find out that secret piece of information.
Bro, I love opening Twitter and then I see fucking Steph Curry sim just shit posting on Ariana Grande posts and people getting angry. Slow metal coffee maker.
镜头一切，又是贝尔维斯在对方野区撒野，你的3个人假的，直接变大小做又被留住，回到塔前还要 Q 上去，第一时间没有刷新头方向的 Q 选择放弃，鲁勒来了 ，W 再中，再次变身，你在干什么？
Yeah, I'm on LCM.
Jump 加了保护性大招，双雕撤退被闪现捆住了，这把他也倒了。可战跟小虎两个人的他只晕了一个，但是晕一个已经够了吗？把泰坦秒掉，小虎自己也倒。侧面李春南的位置还不错，微微想捡。后仰这边交闪，被烂的跟闪拿到人头，德山闪现过去咬到的是优口，优口闪现出来，后面的路飞溜出红白刀，但是没有第一时间往前走，微微偷出魅魂往前走，突破天灵拿到了一个上方的人头，再捡起来。 李秋南这边手都 A 酸了，但是双拳难敌对面4个人啊！哇，而且是找大叠了蛮多飞轮的。是的，是秋丽的这个飞轮叠了很多，来看看这条大龙会是由纯给拿到。那这样子的话，在龙坑里面的时候好快啊！火力只能 TP 来正面，而且正面又有风雨的大招可以进行阻隔。小天的进去，但是拼成不了，大招也被抢到了。小天也被顶头，这样的话小天也牺牲掉自己。
Good morning, Devotion.
times.
Damn. Little Lulu, I like that. Yeah, Lehans was last season. You guys hear me from here? Right. I've only watched Drive to Survive.
夏季赛的结果的话，其实无论输赢我们都会复盘，但可能由于输的太多了，暴露出来的问题也太多，所以很多问题没有得到解决，所以我们希望在季后赛里做出改变，去寻求胜利。季后赛的目标的话，就是先赢下每一个对手吧，然后至少我们要拿到冒泡赛的资格，去往世界赛。对战 OMG 战队的话，我觉得我们 BO5 的经验会相对足一点，所以我们只要正常发挥就能赢下来。阿 K 选手的话，在常规赛玩得非常好，他们是 OMG 的节奏发动机吧，所以我跟他们对位的话，就比谁的节奏更好。BO3 和 BO5 最大的不同，可能就是对于选手的心态以及他的耐力是一种挑战吧，所以对于 EDG 而言，这是非常有优势的。我们打过非常多的 BO5。
So many, and especially JJ. I mean, he's a world champion after all. So we welcome you back after EDG equalised the score against OMG in our round 2 of LPL 2023 Summer Playoffs. I'm Mysterix. I'm joined by Kitty here for your next 3 games, or possible 3 games at that as well. Kitty, game 2 MVP. I would assume.
Don't even get me started with this.
Was it Uzi? Who was it?
I personally would have voted for Mako because that was probably one of the best Braum performances we've seen so far in summer. But the man on your screen, the World Championship player himself, Jie on the Sejuani, secures himself MVP in this game 2, evening out the scoreline and just shutting down Abel and PP God in the early game, to the point where Abel really just felt like he was suffocating on this Kai'Sa pick, which is seen to be an extremely OP champion once you do reach those 3 items spike. But you know, to be fair, I feel like both the jungle and support played really well. They were linking up, they were getting stuff done, especially when you see either Jieji or Meko getting their CC onto the enemy carries and just the other person linking up instantly, which is something that was missing from game 1. Just the decision making and the cutthroat ability of making these plays so fast is exactly what EDG needed. And even this play in particular, you saw a bit of hesitancy from Abel. He thought he could outplay this, but you know, just flash, just get out of here. Fortunately, Uzi on the Xayah, I mean, he's played probably billions of Xayah games in his lifetime, so he knows how to get a route onto a Kai'Sa in particular. But this game from start to finish was just EDG's game to win. But something that we have to critique is those singular opportunities that Fofo gave over to OMG, where it did allow players like Cream and able to come back into the game. Fortunately, I mean, this was a scrappy one, and this fight kind of just blew the game out of control.
But it was never an OMG fight at that note, was it? I mean, we got a couple of good plays from people like Cream coming into the back of, not this fight, but the next one. But EDG had control throughout the whole game, and that's what made it such a brilliant game from EDG. Really from start to finish, when players like Uzi can excel, when, you know, even players like Fofo, who, again, I think we've been critical on, even though he's got the second most MVPs in EDG, that he can also shine as well at moments on this Tristana. So ultimately for EDG, a real, I guess, wake up in second game. But now we're just waiting to see what happens in game 3, because it is EDG on blue, Kitty, from what I heard. If not, it would just be so weird, considering the state of League of Legends right now, the priority on Tristana in this series. I want to see what changes. I want to see if OMG banned away, because surely after what both teams have now experienced, you're like, there's no way, and I meant OMG, by the way, that OMG can, on this blue side, get Tristana first pick. There is no way you let that through.
Yeah, I feel like Tristana blue side is just kind of the kingpin for this game, or at least the series in particular, where we see both teams finding a lot of success with this pick. But I also want to kind of highlight how the two junglers that we have in this series, both Aki and TJ, just getting on top of their game and getting so much done with the Rift Trail. As we say, a little visit from the doggo of Hysterics, wagging his little tail in the back. Hysterics is clueless.
He's all right. He's all right. He's just pacing around.
But I think he's just vibing. I'm honestly also vibing as we now have a best of 3 in our hands because the scoreline is currently even. But my biggest critique for OMG's comp coming into, well, from game 2 is that if you look at their isolated lanes, all of them had losing prior in the early game, and that really restricted the ability of Aki finding any major objectives on the map. If you're trading, Dragon, you at least have to gain priority over the other objective on the other side of the map, which could have been Rift Trail, but unfortunately we didn't see that. So it is just going to be who's able to kind of get the pace going on early from that interview with JJ as well. And something I wanted to point out from that interview with JJ is he said that best of 3s and best of 5s kind of feel the same, but I guess for a person that's played so many best of 5s, he's kind of used to it. But best of 5s are tiring, man. They really get to you, especially if you're like getting old and you can't really keep up anymore. I believe from an interview with NIP Shadow, he said his body nearly couldn't make it. I mean, he made it.
Oh my God.
Fortunately for Shadow, but still, it's a competition that goes on for 5 hours. So this is going to be a really big test for the OMG squad because they are the more inexperienced side.
Well, I mean, again, like, I know in scrims, a lot of the time, people will opt to play a BO5 just because it's more experience, it's better at draft adaptation. And it is what your end goal is for any region, in playoffs, in the later stages in some regions as well. So that BO5, JJ being like, yeah, it's the same as BO3 for me. He's just done so many, as you were alluding to. But for OMG, this is a roster that, again, hasn't had this much success in 5 years. And if we look back at OMG 5 years ago in 2017 when they made the playoffs in both splits, almost went to Worlds, was Xiang, Jericho, or World 6, Icon, SMLZ, and 5. How old do you all feel? Because those players right now, like apart from SMLZ, darting here and there between recent splits, Icon's not playing. He's a free agent. Xiang's retired. Jericho's retired. World 6 is retired. 5 has retired or is just a free agent too. Like, it's long since gone, the days of old OMGs. We're getting to draft. And that Tristana we talked about, Kitty, long gone are the days where that's left up as a first pick. So, Kaiser, it is for OMG to pick up.
We have received a slight change up in bans, especially from the side of OMG. They took away Uzi Zaya, and that is one of my biggest questions coming from the EDG side, because we've seen how much Uzi really relies on Zaya and Kai'Sa in the current meta. We have also seen a lot of bans from their WE series where it was the Ashen Bane consistently getting slammed away from Uzi, so that could potentially be something that Uzi considers, especially with them saving that counter spot for Mako, I'm assuming, where we could see an Ashen Braum coming into this game 3. But Cream, once again, locking in the Yone, but this is around Fofo having this LeBlanc. I really want to see Fofo play this LeBlanc right, because they were so
close to really take get ran just like that?
I believe it was singular game win up against W.
I think picking Yone is psychopath.
Yeah, and again, sad. I mean, Fofo back on the LeBlanc. You love to see it at the very least up against Cream.
Jack's blind.
The Yone. He's just running it back. He's like, it wasn't the Yone. And to be fair, he was the best player out of OMG last game. So I don't blame him for wanting to run it back now with a different 2v2 on the bot side as Arla gets his Jax. And if we're talking about champions as a bit of a run back here, Arla's second most played of the split, one of his favorite historically as well. It's got to be this Jax.
They ban Cassante either way.
With the Cassante gone, you're expecting something like the Kennen also taken.
I think Kennen ban is good here, yeah.
It is just straight up.
It is right, I like Kennen ban.
OMG. So what is going to be his response into Arla's Jax? I'm not too sure just quite yet. He just played a Malphite game. Oh,
I like the Zaya ban 1 to 3.
Game from Shandy in this game 3. We already have the Rel locked in, which potentially could also be flexed towards that jungle position as well. So OMG have a lot of options to consider so far into the draft. But I still feel like with Ala being on his comfort champion for Jax, they have such a huge win con in the side lane push. And honestly, Ala's form
Uzi
in
Lucian?
the series is also looking really good.
Yeah, true. I mean, again, in both games, you'd say that Arlo's been pretty decent enough, especially in that last game, as you wanted to allude to what was happening in the top side for OMG. We'll hold on that because for now, we need to see what's going into the bot lane for EDG. As they're going up against...
I really don't know what's going to go down today.
The Zaya's gone, the Tristana...
Mad versus Fnatic is a tough one to call.
They are going to leave counter pick for Uzi here to see what he's dealing with, as Mako on that classic engage.
I think Fnatic has objectively had a better split, but...
But what can you pick as a counter? Because you already know that most likely is going to be Kai'Sa AD carry, and you're up against a Poppy and Rel. So, will we be getting a
Little Rel jungle, okay. PP gold Rakan.
The question, I mean, that is going to secure themselves a Rel jungle in the hands of Aki, the first time he's going to be playing this in 13-13. So this is going to be a spicy one, Hysterics.
And against Poppy, Q doesn't get interrupted by W on Poppy, does it, as Vayne?
Okay.
Tumbles a dash? Or is it movement? Anyway.
Pause champ.
We'll find out. We will find out. We will find out. Surely, we will find
Hold
out
your breath.
Uzi's Vayne. Not only have we seen it in regular season. If I'm hyping this up, but
There's definitely a game that Vayne can 1v9.
sad, but it does. Uzi's Vayne, second time this split.
I think Vayne is pretty good here, honestly.
Vayne,
But
all the same in playoffs.
that is with the connotation that I think Vayne generally is a bad champ. But Static Shiv Vayne solves a lot of her problems. And like Vayne is pretty decent here into, I think Vayne into Rel, Poppy, is pretty decent.
Once in the summer split into a very similar composition as well, but that was a dominating performance out of the AD carry for EDG, and he's looking to do it again, continue this 100% win rate as well for the side of EDG. But this is going to be an exciting one for the fans to witness.
Oh, hell yeah, especially when it's Uzi versus Abel. Wicked narrative all over the place.
Hello, team.
Again.
Hello. Hello.
What's the verdict?
Damn, the Uzi fucking Vayne.
Yeah.
It's not a bad Vayne game, I think our boy in the mid lane, Cream, there's no other player where you accept a Yone like this, you know?
Yeah, there's no other player that would play Yone into LeBlanc. Like, that's fucking disrespectful for sure.
It's completely psycho.
Yep.
But last game was also like the worst Yone game on the planet as well. But he was very effective, so let's see.
Yeah. I think LeBlanc is even worse, to be honest.
Yeah.
LeBlanc has always been really annoying for Yone Yasuo.
I mean, like, draft in general last game was so hard with the Braum, Seju, Renekton. Oof. Well, I took a 5-minute nap, I feel amazing.
Just in your chair or what?
No, I just laid down, I have a bed.
God damn.
Yeah, Yamato, is your mic supposed to be this bad, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Headset or something, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll go.
But there's a reason why WE permabed Uzi out. It was the Ashen Vayne Kai'Sa.
I don't know, I like OMG draft more.
EDG, they're gonna show
Let's see.
what's up.
Depends how problematic Jax becomes. But Poppy, I don't know, I like the Poppy. I really like the Poppy.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm scared of all of Jax though.
Yeah, Jax is really balanced in this patch. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of fucked.
I think Red Side Com requires a lot of finesse to win though, like in terms of how their lanes need to be distributed, how they need to play side. Because I think if they
how they enter like Drake's is really important.
Yeah.
They can get fucking womboed and just like absolutely one shot.
Our blue side is very.
Wait, this LeBlanc is. This is standard LeBlanc.
Ooh. Doran's ring, okay.
That's
So I
weird that
guess-
it was electrocuted.
too.
I
Yeah.
think he should have went airy then if he wants to play standard into Grim.
TNA.
Yeah.
Better for lane, yeah.
That on top of that, I think more importantly, it has been popping up. Can RB played it first?
I don't know. I kind of like that, to be honest, for OMG.
But it adds a lot of engage potential as it's
Because then you actually have to you have to play well on side. You can't just go there and just complete
Yes.
fucking R-word push and like just do your own thing. Dude, do you actually start W if you do Raptor Camp? I feel like that's
Yeah.
wrong.
No, you do.
I mean, 2 Qs, 1-shots. I mean, I guess you can damage the big one more with W.
Yeah, but you
So
don't
the
want
technique-
Q. You don't want Q level 2.
Yeah.
Magic damage to camps as well. So even her clear in the jungle is going to be extremely fast compared to something like the Sejuani, and there's a reason why a lot of people prefer.
I will dominate. So obsessed with OMG, like teenage girl in love.
Good comment, bro.
Ooh.
Damn, bot lane is just over like that.
It's not supposed to happen to get Rakan W by if you're Wen.
Yep. Bro, what happened top? It's just Jax things.
Let's see if Ro pass bot and to dive. She can possibly go and dive.
Wait, does Jax get hidden passive versus Poppy, or is it just versus Annie? Anyone know?
He should just straight up dive. Too late.
Okay, world champion jungle covers the dive. But the bounce out will be hard. Either way.
Let me check if your guys are on the side.
Oh, this is good for OMG, man.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is mid cryo. It's kind of annoying. They have to just leave it. That sucks.
That sucks, though.
But pulls away. So at the end of the day, Aki just wasting his time a little bit. JJ was already down here.
I wouldn't be surprised if Aki looks again. You already see him positioning very aggressively as well, but he doesn't have mid lane priority to work off, so Fofo could potentially...
You gotta be such a psycho to just accept this, man. Wow, Aki just got nothing.
JJ
this is really bad.
So clean.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was just gonna walk up and just W it.
Oof.
That was a little bit scary.
Top lane looks hard, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shanji's asking for push out probably. Aki is gonna come.
Yeah, there goes a cheater as well then.
Yeah.
He must ask for push out, otherwise it's fucking over.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of giving Ole Jax.
We have no other choice at this point. He showed that his Fiora is insane. So it doesn't matter.
I feel like the Azir ban is kind of...
Yeah,
unnecessary.
that's what I was gonna say. The Azir ban is the one that you drop. Yeah, you drop this because you're willing to play Yone and all this shit anyway, right? So.
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense.
Oh no, he's just dead.
But that was perfectly played by them. My god.
Oh no.
So fucking clean, by the way.
Feels bad.
And Aki doesn't even push out top. Wait, is this Poppy gonna... Oh, he TP'd. Sorry. Poppy TP'd. All good.
It's so hard to live here mid, and then I don't know. You can't go Merc Treads on this champion either, so what do you do?
I think.
Oh, nice, Abel.
Nice double kill. Double.
Okay, double it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's mega good.
Oh, that's mega.
So
that's so
good.
important, man. So important.
Holy.
The map was so fucked, by the way.
Yeah,
My
the map
God.
was not good.
Oh, attitude.
Motherfucker's getting
and he
solo
fucking
killed.
panicked and put a pink ward. He panicked.
He TP'd and oh my god, that pink
Trying
ward.
to find this biscuit.
Oh no. That was so well played by Seju and LeBlanc. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wow, clean Seju mechanics. Love it.
Yeah. I mean, Cream did what he could. I mean, he flashed the W, the QW, and then he didn't get hit by chain either. So LeBlanc did nothing there. Sejuani pretty much solo killed him. Bro, Uzi queued forward and got hit by the Kai'Sa W.
I know what happened there. Mako protested. He said, you really want to play Vayne, man? I show you how useless you are. Yeah, you want to try to fight, man? Yeah, I show you how useless your champ is, bro. There's no way Mako wants to play with Vayne. There's just no way.
Bro, it's Uzi Vayne.
To be fair, like Uzi kind of just griefed. Like I don't think Vayne is that
He
bad
griefed
here.
the lane too. Yeah. He had griefed the level 1.
Okay, that's the cue.
Oh my
Whoa.
god, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my.
He has flash. It's fine.
No, it's so bad for OMG though.
Oh,
Fuck,
another
bro.
chance.
Oh no.
JJ!
That's really bad.
Utsi Vayne.
Bro, it's not Uzi
bro.
Vayne at all, bro.
It's not, yeah, he didn't do
nothing
anything.
there.
Hey, that's Sejuani, bro. I don't know.
Sejuani here.
Bro, this
man.
Sejuani is so good. Like, this JJ guy is so clean, but he hit every W. Second W.
Yep. And he didn't have to flash in the mid play either, so he had flash here.
Oh no, Crown Shot is in chat. Oh no, BDS is gonna play
this
Vayne now. Oh no.
Nah, they'll never play Vayne, bro.
Not again.
Crowny is about that win lane hard life. But why does Aki go here, man? Just like accept that like one guy's dead. Like, I feel like Aki just griefed so hard. I mean, I guess Abel shouldn't walk up and auto either, but like
yeah, they're all griefing.
So clean, so clean.
That's so fucked for the game because that was your only place that was winning. Damn. Bro, they should have just lost to AL. Tell me that they don't get fucked because they didn't lose to AL on purpose.
Oh, it's W max Vayne. Interesting. I thought you max Q always. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Q-Max was the Essence River tech.
Oh, okay.
You're doing that when you go Essence River. Would they play if they lost AL, NIP? You could play NIP instead of EDG?
People are a little bit suspect on what they're seeing. Like, oh, wait, hang on. The Mako we saw in regular season versus playoff Mako now is a completely different beast. Feels like old days is up. EDG with
the obsession with Dion is pretty weird when they ban Azir too.
Wait, who got it?
JJ got it.
Oh no, it's fucking over. Pofo, nice. Fofo is in playoff form.
He W'd the Herald. Wow, he's so good.
Bro, his chain there on the mid gank, like.
Yeah, it was really bad.
The crowd is just going absolutely.
I don't mind. Yeah.
But honestly, Uzi's Vayne making a return into the playoffs is going to be.
Did he DC?
Is he in the bet? Is he in the bet? Are you in the bet, Yamada?
I'm here, I'm good.
Loki sounded like you're laying in the bet.
Bro, this game is yeah. This game is a really fucking hard one to lose.
It's just a jungle
you lose
diff,
this
bro.
one. Yep.
Oh
my
god. Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
PP, I like that.
All right.
Ooh.
Okay. Bro, if he
can't do
solo
anything
kills
with it, though.
Fofo, then just retire.
Hey, leave him alone, man. You have a Fofo card, Yamato. What the fuck?
Yeah, I want to burn it.
Oh no, oh no. Is he dead? Sejuani QW? Okay, alright.
Hey, this Vayne is starting to do damage. What the fuck?
Go
Oh.
for... Oh no!
Oh, Utsi is
man,
different with the
it's so
E's.
fucked. Dude, why are we playing Rel the jungle? Just play its support.
Hey, listen. Utsi on Vayne, bro. No other, like, Crown Shot would never E away that Rel. Never.
Bro, that's such an easy E though.
It's an easy.
Fuck, man. And then you look top and you're getting outscaled top as well. Like, I don't know. It's a pretty hard game. Now your bot's behind, everyone's behind. Okay.
The Drake spawns are also fucking rough. Shiv on Uzi finished.
Yep. I mean, I think Kai'Sa will be pretty close, right? Kai'Sa should have it too.
Yeah, Kai'Sa should have it too.
He has magical footwear, so he should, based on Shiv.
Here, Vayne has dematerialized though, so Vayne can legit 1v2 bot and Nautilus can run rampant on the map.
Yeah.
That can make Vayne, I guess, a much better wave clearing bot. Where I think Vayne's biggest weakness in the past was, of course, clearing waves, with one of the slowest AD clears I think out of anyone, maybe outside of Quinn.
Yeah, because Vayne, you have to think about how her kit is single target damage, working off the silver bolts as well. But so far, we have seen Aki on this rel not finding.
Oh la la, that LeBlanc damage. Okay.
And a reason why
This matchup
success in the LPL and honestly around the entire world right now.
Not good, right?
It's horrible. It's a nightmare.
Oh, Shanji.
Oh, Showmaker played LeBlanc into Chovy. He put him in a...
Yeah, didn't they lose that game anyway, though?
Yeah. Put him in a Gelbezak.
They put them in a box, man. I don't know, top lane is the only good part about the map right now. Shanji is doing well.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think here, like, I guess OMG, they don't have to be worried about, like, getting outscaled in team fights. I guess that's something that they can do. I mean, unless Uzi gets, like, insanely fed, I feel like Rakan, Rel, Yone, they should be able to, like, insta-pop somebody.
I think the tricky thing
oh,
in
no,
fights...
he's dead.
Oh.
He's dead, he's dead.
Into stun, yeah.
Perfect.
But, like, he knew everyone was there. I don't know why he's getting hooked. Like,
Oh!
Whoa.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They're getting fucked.
Yeah.
And through the Mechas as well, PP God is not having
Oh,
As Shanji just he's trying to squeeze as much as he can.
yeah.
Is Vayne pick here good? I think it's bad. I mean, especially if you lose 2v2 with the Vayne pick, like, I don't think it's good. They're just getting jungle diffed.
Yeah, it's just jungle gap.
Yeah, which is just as per usual for OMG. I mean, Aki is just by far the worst player on the team. So.
I think this is the best Vayne pick I've seen all year, honestly. Like in this draft.
I mean, the other one I think was better.
I mean, Vayne is good versus Kai'Sa Rakan because you shouldn't ever lose lane with Vayne.
Yeah.
Worst case, you go even. Versus Zone, it's pretty okay. Versus Roll, it's pretty good. Versus Pop, it's pretty good.
What do you run second page on Vayne?
Domination sometimes. You go domination
No,
like
you go dematerialize.
Dematerialize
Demat.
and Cosmic or what?
I guess he's going
Wait,
to
On static, yeah.
Okay.
Before the tech was like Taste the Blood and you just perma jump in on Kai'Sa and outtrade her with Taste the Blood. But he has Demat, yeah.
Okay. I'll try this. My Vayne is insane.
Please, no, bro, please.
I 2v2 kills
You're already
forgiven.
Diamond 1, you'll be Diamond 2 next split, or next day.
I'm already Diamond 2 right now.
I don't think.
Oh, you're Diamond 2 already?
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit,
I think
didn't
they
know it
can
was
win
like that.
those. They can win
Oh,
this
they
now.
got the Drake. They got the Drake, it's pretty big.
Oh, Woods
Cream
got
hit.
clipped. He got clipped.
Ah.
It doesn't matter though, does it? Oh, Abel's in there. Bro, it's a fucking fist fight. What the
Yes,
fuck
yes.
is going on? Nah, they lose, right?
Yeah, Seju wins.
They
Seju
lose,
wins. He's OP.
Felt like they could have won this though.
I think you press tab and you will see that enemy has full finished item.
Yeah, I mean,
Did
they were just
Rakan
there
have
first and
ult?
they got
No, he didn't have
engaged.
ult.
No, Rakan had no art, yeah.
Yeah. If Rakan had ult, it would be different.
Yeah, I don't know what your prep is for the next game though. Like, I don't even know what you take away from this. Like, I think you just leave up the Azir.
I think the biggest issue is the mid jungle champs they are picking, like OMG. They need to I think Cream needs to pick better champions. And he can play better champs, so it's like stop the fucking Yone bullshit.
Maybe teams just need to not give a fuck and just pick Wukong.
Bro, who did Aki Q there? I didn't even see his Q.
Nah. Rakan needed ult to win this. And then it would still be
I
close.
feel like top is also a bit of an issue on blue side.
Yep.
If you don't have preference to play Renekton and they're banning your Rumble and blinding K'Sante isn't something you're keen to do into Ale Fiora, I think at this point maybe you just have to slam it anyway, you know? And play it into his Jackson Fiora and just do like this.
Also, maybe Aki just booked the trip to Cancun and he just wants to end it fast.
He's had that trip booked. Bro, if
They need to
OMG
drop the
loses the
Azir
series
ban.
though, I am protesting LPL format. Because like the format is just complete dog shit. If you can get 17th in spring and 6th in summer, and you can beat a team in championship points that got 4th and 7th, there's no way that should add up. Like getting only 30 points for 4th in spring is crazy. It should be at least like 50, 60, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, or you just make spring split just not matter at all.
I mean, the fact that they could have lost the last regular season game and then had a better chance also in playoffs is like kind of fucked.
Yeah, no, I mean they should have though. Like they should have inted.
Yeah, but they played versus LeBlanc with Essence River. Like it was a really tough one.
Yeah. No, but I mean they 100% should have inted. I was saying it during the game. Just like these games, like one of the biggest mistakes in my career is not inting a series, like a tiebreak for first place. My organization made me try hard. I went backstage. I said we should 100% int this game. One side of the bracket has TSM, the other one has TIP. Second is literally just better than first.
Thank you very much, Jonas. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
And they said you have to do it no matter what. And then we just lost in semifinals to TSM.
Nice. Perfect. That's really good.
Yeah.
You died with pride.
Yeah. No, if I'm a coach, I'm 100%. Like, I'm playing for fucking, like, what's best for my team. If I have to, I can just do it the same way that, like, 100 Thieves did, you know? Just sub in the full academy team. Be like, oh, yeah, our playoff spot was already locked. Like,
that's really smart, yeah.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Might have done this.
Oh, shit.
The whole time I'm just smiling here silently, you know?
You have NDA, bro. It's fine. You have NDA.
Yeah, it's NDA.
Because the other side had a C9 in the bracket, and yeah, let's just. Yeah.
Bro, when you wanna do Jose Mourinho, just say you have NDA, bro. It's all good.
Yeah.
If I speak, I'm in trouble. Big trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's completely something you could just like get away with. Like, what are they gonna say? It's like, oh, this game is not important for us. Like, we're locked in the same position anyway, so we just want to give our academy guys some time.
Yeah.
I feel like the difference that is making EDG look like a completely
Just do a 1-minute video of you talking and give bullshit reasons for the substitution.
I want to reward my academy team for their hard work.
Papa Schmitty is so good at that.
Yeah, he exactly like he did the video and like rewarding the players.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Guys, we want Krim to live.
Oh really? Sorry.
We need to gas up OMG, man.
What I've noticed about Gillies is he just cares about which team has a better jungler. That's who he wants to have win.
I'm so happy for JJ, by the way. He's like, smurfing so hard. So nice.
That's why I like WE, is just because of Hang.
Yeah. Like Aki pisses me off, man.
Yeah, I mean he just does nothing. I mean, like, I don't know.
Although I last point to the thing, like when Papa Schmitty turns on the cam, bro, like I just know like whatever I'm gonna hear for the next 2 minutes is like super PR, like yeah, like we wanna promote him and stuff. Like come on, bro.
Dragon taken. Arla might be answered by OMG, who are trying to find themselves a topside turret.
Ooh.
Spotted out.
We can't dive this guy. He's a raid boss. What are we doing?
The question is about the damage here. As jumping onto PP God first, Grandmaster at Might is available with Flash. OMG are giving him a bit of respect here with the Divine Thunder, but meanwhile EDG, I mean, if you want to talk about respect, none given towards mid as they push as a 4-man unit. Now
Oh yeah, Vayne kills Poppy easy. What the fuck? Oh, Uzi! He's different today. He's different. He's different today.
It's fucking doomed.
Dude. The game one where he just cleansed late.
Oh no!
What the fuck? Wait, this is actually pretty good. Can they get anything here?
Nah.
Maybe not.
Hey, Uzi, what the fuck just happened there? He lost control.
Yeah, yeah, the game one, he could have just easily first blooded if he cleansed early. It was a grandpa cleanse.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like he just didn't even want to use it, to be honest. Like, I thought that it wasn't even about reactions. He just thought that it was so free.
Yeah.
But I was just showing my food.
What did you order?
Sushi. Because I don't have cutlery in my room.
Bro, I would not trust Berlin sushi. I don't know. Something sounds wrong about it.
No, it's good. It's good.
Then again, like, I'm super biased against Berlin food because when I was there, I just had fucking dog shit.
Who was your advisor?
I mean, it wasn't an advisor. I was just in the city. It was me and Mo, and like we were just going to like whatever restaurants had the highest ratings around us, and they were all just fucking horrible.
Yeah, that is a bad idea. Yeah, Google is bought. People buy that stuff. Like you can buy.
It works in America, bro.
No, in Germany it's like bought. The ratings, like you just get completely scammed, bro. Bro, you just invest a few €1,000 and you're number one on Google, and then people just get scammed by you. You just feed them fucking shitty food.
Berlin food is good. It's some of the worst food I've ever had in my life was in Berlin, bro. I had like an Italian restaurant. I tried everything. It was just disgusting. It was horrible.
Berlin food is actually insane, by the way. Like really good.
I also, when I lived in Berlin, I had a very bad time and I hated it. But then I went with Abedage and he like showed me restaurants in Berlin and it was eye-opening.
Yeah.
Like, I really hated Berlin. Like it's just ugly city, you know, and then it's nothing there because
what
I
are
didn't
you
know
saying?
what to do.
What are you saying?
Hey, that was in the past, like in Copenhagen Wolves, bro. I was like
it was fucking ugly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was sleeping on a fucking bed, a mattress on the floor with no bed frame, no blinds, you know, like it's just horrible. But then Abe showed me the way, and then it was like completely eye-opening. It's actually good food in Berlin. You know, when Abe was Chubby Dage, he knows his stuff, bro. He knows his restaurants.
Chubby Dage.
Chubby Dage.
Yeah. Well, now he's a Jim Dage, but before he knew.
Man, this seems so hard to fight.
They're on the wrong side of the rift. We have literally swapped sides.
Fucking Uzi, bro. He's on the flank.
Waiting for that ulti. Dredgeline out.
Oh!
Hey!
Whoa! Okay, we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
We're so fucking
That's
back.
Nash.
We're so fucking back. We're so fucking back. Take Baron.
Whoa.
Oh my god, we're so back.
Bomba combo.
Oh my god, I'm sorry for flaming you, Aki. You played like shit in every single game so far, but I'm sorry for flaming you. Holy.
Ralph Freeman ult into fucking Rakan
into fucking Yone 3-man ult.
I have to say, by the way, EDG ran it down. Holy moly.
God damn.
There's no way they had to be grouped like that and just get fucked.
Like, they only need one guy on the wave, like. They don't need 5 people on the wave.
Bro, look at the fucking item gap before this fight. Hey, look at what Uzi was fucking on, Jesus. Now you have a QSS on the Yone.
Now we're talking. OMG has like a good team fight comp. They're not turbo behind.
There's so much standing gold on the map too. Like they can take mid turrets, but they can just play mid bot, like even the gold. Dude, there's so many random people that fucking hate OMG, I've noticed. But I think it's just because people hate me, so then they just fucking hate OMG by proxy. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Because like no way these people care about fucking OMG. Like what? Like who talked about them before I started talking about them? Like, no one even knew who this team was.
Blood, Kate was dressed for their funeral, man. I blame this dude.
Yeah, maybe it's Kadro. Bro, Kadro, yesterday he was watching T1 on a live. He's going off.
Wait, Cream. Not like that.
My god. Seems hard. Rakan had no ult. It's pretty big. They need Cream to lifesteal. I mean, he has TP, I guess. It's fine. I mean, the Drake doesn't matter. What matters is you get these fucking turrets, bro. You get the standing gold. I don't think that you can hold. I mean, you can hold mid, but I don't think you can kill the Vayne here with Yone.
So OMG, they're gonna look for tier 2 here.
Can they find it though? That's the biggest question. As you said, Uzi's not there. He's pushed mid, but Cream's not here either. He'll have to teleport in as Baron minion.
This LeBlanc doesn't look
standing there.
that strong.
Now joining in though, as Fofo thinking about collapsing.
How's Casual stream 40 seconds ahead of me? Because he's watching on Twitch because he watches solo. And you can't sync on Twitch, so I have to watch on YouTube.
Oh yeah, why did they not do that yet? Twitch, like, make...
yeah, make it possible. I mean,
yeah,
they don't have to. That's
sure it's like a server issue. It's maybe if they're already like complaining that the running costs are too high, you know.
Oh, Twitch does make enough money. I see.
Ooh man, they're in such good spot now. Well, not such good spot, but they're like in a playable spot.
Yeah, fightable.
Yeah.
I feel like
60-40
like
right
these,
now for OMG.
OMG executes better, I think.
Yep.
I guess this LeBlanc will fall off.
Ooh, kind of clean. Cream.
Relax, guys. Relax. This is not good position for us. Relax, guys.
Oh, this is
okay.
Fine,
we
this
take
fine.
it.
Hey, Cream!
Oh no.
Oh, Cream.
He had no E there, I think, right?
No, yeah,
because he used it when he fought in the bush. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like it doesn't.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's not like
it's
terrible
still like
or anything.
60-40 anyway, but because they got gold.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the good part here is you got Uzi's flash, and like we have all flashes. I mean, I guess Rel has no flash, but it's probably okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be big for the next fight. 2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, on the end, they're 4-man grouped. But why do they
Relax
do
with
this
the camera,
camera? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a fucking anime, mate. Imagine you see a free kick in football and like they zoom into his like ball sack.
Yeah, they zoom into the fucking guy's slot. Wait, did anyone see the Messi free kick?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Fuck,
He played his first game in Miami.
Last second free kick goal, yeah, was fucking crazy.
Last second free kick goal. Just, I mean, it's like a fucking movie.
Yeah, he's different.
Yeah.
I would play like that too if I had Apple shares.
EDG, that's what they're down to right now. They're down to picks using LeBlanc.
Honestly, I would play like Messi too if I was a pro footballer. I'll just do what he does.
Yeah.
No, that's what I don't understand. Is like you have all these like pro football players, but why don't they just play like Messi?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're just being cringe, I think.
Yeah. But they just don't take it serious enough, I think.
They don't
They
like
need to
review his
practice.
solo pivot.
True.
I think they're getting paid way too much, man.
And they probably smile when they lose.
Yep.
Yeah, because they go to Cancun after.
Fucking smiling.
Gotta hate those people who go to Cancun.
Imagine you go down to Cancun, you just like meet famous athletes from every sport.
Yeah, you just fucking have IMT, a fucking Prince chilling there. Like, goddamn, Cancun is kind of insane.
Will Smith.
Wait.
Aki is a little psychopath, by the way.
A little bit.
Yeah, the fact
this
that
fight
like
should be good for OMG though. The next fight they should for sure.
yeah, no flash Vayne.
It's just.
I think you just send it.
Dude, Cream is like.
Yeah. He has balls.
He wants to send it, you know.
Yeah.
Like if Aki you don't send it, bro, I'm sending it.
Yep.
Nice, I spilled all of my sushi on the floor.
Nice. Are you gonna eat it off the floor? I feel like you're the type of guy that would eat it off the floor.
Why do you say that?
Because Yamato like doesn't care about shit like that.
Oh,
like
I thought you.
Like isn't Yamato the type of guy that would be like, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? And just
Yeah, he is. I think.
I feel like OMG should play for Byron though, and rather than the Drake. But it's so because then Vayne is just gonna they give and
Yeah.
Vayne waits for flash.
Yeah. But I mean, Soul seems pretty fucking OP. Like if they let EDG get Soul on like
Yeah.
Jax,
Yeah.
all these chips, I don't know. Jax, Vayne, like all this shit, it seems like way harder. Uzi has GA now.
Yeah, and his flash is gonna be up.
Do you know what GA stands for?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I know, but
I'm
like, is there a
waiting for
different?
It stands for Guardian Angel.
Oh, good one, man.
Oh.
So I
Wait,
think
you thought-
Gilius was making a joke and he thought he'll figure something out along the way.
Yeah,
And then he didn't.
I didn't make it on the fly. Fuck my life. Man, you guys need to give me more time, man.
Okay. Can we play? Oh,
Poppy
the
ult?
jungler's out. The jungler's
Okay.
out. The jungler's out. Free Baron. Oh, maybe not. Just kill Mako. Just kill Mako. Just kill Mako. Oh, good.
Sandy W?
Oh, yes.
Woo!
Oh, Abel inted. Oh, wait, maybe it's fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Oh!
Okay. Cream is clean.
Yeah, he's different, bro. Like, this is why he plays, like, fucking Yone and all these unplayable matchups. He's just different. Like, bro, this is such a fucking big win.
Yeah, it is. Like that.
It's so important to win this game, bro. Holy shit. I'm fucking stressing. Like, no, it's become a thing. Like I know I care about OMG because like yesterday I'm like already like thinking about like the fucking series. Like I'm like getting fucking like adrenaline and shit. Just 3 p.m. yesterday, just thinking about the series. I'm getting adrenaline. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go.
That's a steal, by the way. That's a fucking steal.
That's so big, bro. Getting a steal in a series like this. Bro, they just kept fighting though. Damn. They just kept fighting.
What a int from fucking EDG.
What a throw from EDG. They must feel terrible with how successful they were from the early game.
Okay, see you after next year.
Yep.
Multiple kills to the point where he was able to challenge
Damn.
the team in the
Oh my god, we got new information coming out on my For You page.
giving that one chance over, letting
OnlyFans model breaks world record for longest live streamed orgasm. All right,
Damn.
cool. Excellent, bro. That's what I needed, bro. That's for me, I guess.
Dude, someone from Dom's chat do a clip where the EDG throw the game of Cadril and so he can enjoy it.
I want to hear the what are they doing? That's what I want to hear.
I just watch the clip and I just fucking enjoy life.
Give me it. Give me.
goes over the wall, uses the W to deny JJ from queuing back over the Baron Pit wall, and the smite came too late, and OMG sealed the game.
I mean, again, we can come back and say, like, you know, was the Baron call right? Was it EDG who got it down to 3K and then 50-50, aren't committing to the turn earlier? I think there's also something you can hyper-analyze there, but ultimately when all...
Damn, bro, that's such a big fucking win. God damn. We needed that. We needed that. We needed that so bad, man. Let's fucking go.
A really fun combo, and, you know, we saw great Magnastorms coming through from...
Just like that.
Just like that. Dude, I mean, it's so like, because at least like when you get into the next round, you know that you at least have like the gauntlet, you know? So even though it's not double elimination, you kind of have 2 lives at that point. Whereas now, like, it's 1 life, bro.
It's mental that there's only 4 spots in the gauntlet. That is crazy.
I mean, I think it's what I said earlier. Like, even though they fucking won this game, like, I still think it's just absolutely insane that a team that places 17th in spring and 6th in summer gets more championship points or gets the edge on a team that goes 4th into 7th. 17th and 6th is better than 4th and 7th? Like, hell no. Like, obviously, summer should be weighted more, but I think that, like, I don't know. To me, 30 points for 4th place is criminal. Because, like, top 4 is so hard to get to, you know? Like, top 4 in LPL is fucking insane.
Yep.
Let's see the clip.
You have the clip in your channel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it with you guys.
I think, you know, Abel playing a quiet yet great game, right? Like in the 2v2, we talked about him and PP God quite a lot. Because Kitty, that 2v2 for the first time in OMG's history in this series was successful. Uzi and Mako didn't have the greatest of time, and even though it flipped around thanks to Jer, it was only because of Jer that the 2v2 actually got something in the end, but Abel was the one with the kills first. Abel kept up in CS. Abel most damage on OMG, so it's strange that we haven't talked so heavily about some of the team fighting tools, but Abel was only one part of it.
There's a reason why Kai'Sa is pick or ban in the current meta compared to something like Vayne. I mean, yes, Uzi's best champion is his Vayne, but unfortunately in the current patch, you only have single target damage, especially considering the fact that OMG, it's just wombo combos. They have so much AoE, especially working off Cream's Fate Sealed as well. If you blink, you're pretty much dead. While Uzi, he had to create the space, he had to play through those silver bolts proccing constantly onto the front line, and having a much slower type of approach to these 5v5s to really find that victory. As we have Doggo coming in to really give us a, what are your thoughts on that game up against EDG and OMG? How did you think OMG came back?
He's not getting paid a day rate, so he won't comment. Don't worry. He knows he's a
Doesn't
good
work for
businessman.
free.
No, that's right. It needs to be paid for it. I think he agrees that, you know, OMG, you know, with a great show up in game 3. I think Kitty ultimately, I want to see what changes in draft, because we're going to expect EDG to pick blue again. We know that Tristana is a high priority. You know, maybe we get a Cogmore. Do you want a Cogmore? Yeah, we're not too sure. But ultimately, OMG are now on match point. We're going to go to a break and return and see.
Damn, I just read the craziest headline.
Now round 2 of LPL playoffs.
The craziest headline. Listen to this. Bodybuilder dead at 33 after 400-pound weight breaks neck. Damn.
后面那段塔子鳄鱼搜狗位置放的还不错。
杀掉之后选择交了一个大招，但是没有办法打到这帮人。但是主要后续的团战是开到了国豪，国豪在第一时间背后交了一个杨世袭，哎，这只是
那跳过来一个还不够，斯文纳的这波技能有点失误啊，他这个技能全抠掉了，还有后手技能，前前到了，没关键，再晕到一个应该是有了，最后人头给到猪妹。还是要针对这条大龙找机会，又是海克斯敢出来要出钩了，勾到 AD 了，又在被勾过，全被秒掉了，差一点点。明珠给了所有技能，依旧被他保了下来，这边撞到了对面的梅克。
站住了侧翼的位置，那安妮并没有着急选择点塔，而在后方持续的观望。卡夏在侧面，艾邦蒂进场把所有人留在了原地。卡莎向前使出闪现，过去艾卡下到暴雨，可是奥文再行留住。
希腊坤第一波想开你，你们这边交得出技能吗？闪现锁索厄菲留斯配合阿卡丽直接进场，厄菲留斯这边交一个闪现拉开，没有只差一张皮 A，Able 锁住了。
The neck got broken. That is crazy. Getting your neck broken like that, man.
并且这个留人也很漂亮啊，强哥过来的途中是直接被一勾加上一个大招，然后强哥回到队伍身边，那个大招是大起了很多人啊，好像全都大起来了，而且下路进角想踩，没有被抬到，反而被 A 加 Q 勾过来打了一下。
反手倒钩勾到，但落也没 W 的。
有些人想过来
The other enchanters. This build allows you to go auto Ferrado with other enchanters.
But later on, you can say you're multi-ranked.
Do you miss the Ardent Sunset Rush or is Redemption?
I do like the Ardent.
Just watching this dude. Is he okay? He died. He died. The crucial detail that I said at the beginning of my sentence. Oh, good. It's my type of music radio. 2-1 OMG, yeah. Miraculously, by the way. Miraculously. I wonder if red side is just better if teams don't. That's why I don't like to do neck exercises. Mate, I don't think he was doing 200 kilo neck exercises. I think like something dropped on his head, like he was probably squatting or something like this, you know, and the weight just dropped on his head. Apparently Ariana was the spotter, but Ariana can't do anything wrong in the eyes of many. Bro, that shit's too fucking funny, man. It's so fucking funny, man. It looks like such a good time to like troll people like that. Should I use main for that? It's like I just go on my For You page and I just comment on the most random ass shit. Some crazy ass music.
我觉得春季赛没有做好的就是心态吧。当时，如果现在做好点，我觉得我们是能够赢下 PLG 的。回看就有打得好的，也有打得不好的，但我们在尽量把我们自己的东西再做得更好。我觉得接下来就要做好的东西就是把前期处理好，然后团战的话，我们应该能赢下来。
现在取得前6的话，就是比春季赛提升了1名嘛，然后整个夏季赛也算一点小小的成功吧。
啦啦啦啦啦啦！
就我们自己当时版本理解，然后版本理解和自己打团的方向有点错误吧。然后前4
Well, that song is completely stuck in my brain.
然后我希望后面能把他们全赢下来。
Well, direction in team fights. I mean, again, an important point. OMG are number 5, so losing to all 4 top 4 teams, something they have to get over in playoffs eventually if they continue this run. As welcome you back, I'm Mr.
I don't get.
And OMG with now.
I don't get like what type of people feel the need. I don't get it. Bro, I don't like any media I consume. I don't interact with it at all. I don't leave YouTube comments. I don't leave Reddit comments. I most definitely don't reply on Twitter. I don't know. Like, unless you're having a good time, like Steph Curry sip, like that, I can imagine myself doing. Where, like, I completely just troll just to have a good time.
Walking away smiling with that one because that was never really their game to win because EDG, they were quite frankly ahead the entire time. We had Vayne as the final lock-in for Uzi in this draft as well, where if you look at the compositions on paper...
I think honestly Vayne was a decent pick this game, but I think Uzi low-key kind of griefed.
Don't play up their flash timings, but fortunately, that single flash won them the game.
It really did, and I think, Like the fact that OMG was so
And then here, like,
in the early game, but then it just showed
they are not letting.
what am I trying to say, Kitty? How strong the comp was in full 5v5s, and again playing off those flash timings as you said.
58. Oh my god, I just realized the Baron smite difference was 58 HP. Yeah, that was terrible. But Kareem once again landing a 3-man Fate Seal.
I have to leave soon, guys.
To all five. I mean, it is just a wombo combo.
I have to leave soon.
And fighting in these tight spaces is just not ideal.
Please start the game.
Specifically when you want to be creating space with the Blanc and Vayne. But now, this time around, EDG, they have chosen blue side. And in this series so far, blue side has a 100%
Which team do you not want them to enter the world?
And I feel like
In what region, or what do you mean?
rough for EDG because you have to consistently ban out Rumble and Vi away from Shanty and Aki. The only ban that they've been changing is either solo lane. They've gotten rid of, I believe it was the Rel in game 2. But I think after game 3, they're going to slam that away again unless they want to B1 the Rel themselves.
Do they though? I mean, again, it's been Tristana. It's been Tristana Kai'Sa priority throughout. So is it really going to change that much throughout that last game? I mean, that's my biggest question, Kitty, because blue side so far been a priority for an AD pick. Tristana, Kai'Sa, that's it. Other teams, you know, had they been picking Rel first pick? Not always. Not really. Like Rel's been a 2 or a 3 in blue or red. There's a lot of questions that need answering. As Kitty, match point now for OMG. This would be so big for someone like Abel. You know, to beat Uzi, it would just be such a statement for him and how far he's come across multiple years, sitting on the bench and being a bit of a warmer. You know,
I would like to see top esports.
Star organization as well.
I would like to see top esports, OMG,
Kitty, you're even saying on the Chinese side,
Bilibili, JDG.
EDG's progression, because if they get knocked out here, they're not guaranteed for regionals. They have a pretty good chance of doing it at 60 points. But because teams that get the points in spring break ties, as in if you have 60 but you get 40 points in summer.
I get the same hotel, yeah.
Like LNG win the tie.
I request this one because it's walking distance from the studio. It's the best for me.
They'll get locked in. You know, top esports go further. They'll get locked in. Weibo the same. They'll get locked in. So EDG aren't safe by any means. They need this series win. And so they're going to have to bring it all the way to 5 games, bring the power of Silver Scrapes to earn it, because so far there's been some pretty big moments out of OMG. Only that second game to really talk about, and the early game of 3 where EDG were looking like superstars themselves.
Yeah, now game 4, match point. What is EDG going to prioritize with this first pick for the blue side as well? Tristana is most likely going to get taken away by OMG, considering the fact that it was a champion that was banned from red side, which was from EDG, of course, but that does leave champions like, I believe, the Maokai,
All right.
and Sejuani to be left.
Yone ban. Holy.
Tristana's gone. Yone has been taken.
Wow, they run back the LeBlanc with Yone ban? That's disgusting. Holy fuck! Oh! That is insane! Oh, they're so smart, by the way. Holy! Holy! Woo! GG! They are so fucked, by the way. That is based.
Mid has been cooking ever since Static Shiv on Kai'Sa became a thing, and LPL.
That is based.
But we have
that is based.
LEC and LCS play this champion in the
wow.
Once Tristana is no longer a viable option.
What can Uzi play?
Very similar to the Tristana, right? But not as much of an early game agency. So we'll have to wait and see how.
I don't care. Go Maokai or K'Sante. Just slam it. Maokai, K'Sante. Maokai or K'Sante.
If you look at OMG's AD carries,
Sanji, put him in a coffin. Papushka, okay, Papushka is fine too, but K'Sante. Give us a K'Sante, please.
I just looked through to double check. No Kai'Sa mid so
okay. Okay.
Like, it's always been a potential.
Poppy is the more reasonable pick. It's perfectly fine. K'Sante is the more, you know,
as Poppy to pair through. Shanji last game, but
you know,
go in the jungle, but likely to be up in that top side as Kitty. Now we just have to flare around with what's going to be down in that bottom side. We know Rakan might be a ban from EDG.
Imagine your conclusion is to ban Yone and first pick LeBlanc.
has not been picked on the first couple of rotations.
For sure, that champion is going to get slammed, but with the Vayne getting taken away from Uzi, potentially...
This might sound crazy, but I think they should ban Ezreal.
As that final support position, but
I think they should actually ban Ezreal.
Going to play, because I think OMG
Just ban Ezreal.
take the approach of WE and take out Ashe and Vayne. And Uzi, a bit of a critique from me is that I feel like he hasn't fully adapted to the current
Ban Ezreal.
yet, where he's not really comfortable with playing Affiliates. I mean, to be fair, if you consider the fact that you're playing Affiliates into OMG, you're probably going to get blasted out of this university or universe. But
yeah, I get blasted out of the university. True.
There we go.
That's true as well.
But it is going to be the Ezreal, so maybe they're alluding to an Ashe brawl.
There we go, baby.
EDG, because it's pretty natural if they're letting the rel over to OMG. EDG, they want to look for a counter in the bottom lane.
Do a rel ban.
I'm curious.
Okay, son.
At the very least.
Maokai ban is good, I think. Ban Maokai.
Do you get rid of another engagement?
Ban Maokai.
Do you get rid of something? I mean, again, rel.
Wow, pick Maokai.
Get rid of rel, yeah.
Pick Maokai.
Now you're just stuck with what?
Oh, Papushka jungle.
Never mind. Leave counterpick support. Get yourself Sante, because now it's a Poppy jungle.
Aki Poppy is good, I think.
Notorious for going for early ganks towards bottom side. He flashes over Dragon Pit walls and just gets his hands onto the enemy bottom lane duo and gets stuff done. So I love this champion for the side of Aki, but honestly, in this entire league, Shanty is one of the only Casantes that is willing to counterpick himself up against Ala, where he is going to be playing the Jax 2 games in a row now, but my question's been answered. It is going to be the Jinx. However, I feel like Jinx and Affiliates, they're kind of in a similar situation in the current meta, where you are kind of waiting for the long con, and you have to wait for those 3-item spikes for this Jinx to really play to her full potential.
But Kitty, I wonder if this game with Jax on the team, you start playing towards Static Shiv again for the LeBlanc.
I don't know. I feel like picking Poppy and Kesante together was a bit too much. Like, I think they needed like Maokai in this game. I really wanted to see Maokai in this game. Like, imagine they have like Maokai, Poppy.
It feels like very different team identities here this time, Kitty. Very
would have been better.
Style, though. You have to say they have always played towards their
I don't think Braum is that great here, honestly. Like, Braum is not good into Jax. It's also like whatever into the rest too.
We've had Akali mids today. We've had Camille tops from EDG. And for potentially the last game of this series, we have Cream playing Kai'Sa mid lane for the first time in LPL. I'm assuming, like you said, both LeBlanc and
No, Janna is terrible. You need to engage. Need some buttons. I think really, they should have gone Maokai, I think, on 4. Send Poppy top and then 5-pick support. Because if they have Maokai, they can actually pick Braum. I think if they have Maokai, Braum, Poppy, Kai'Sa, Xayah, I think it's GG.
Really does, because this could be it for OMG's chance to lock in regionals. For OMG's chance to fight off with top esports. It's this game, or even the next, depending if it goes the distance. EDG, the same boat.
The 1-2 rotation was really smart, though. I think Xayah, Kai'Sa together there into LB first pick. That was really smart.
Championship points fail out. And when EDG and OMG are teams that a lot of fans would be expecting to make regionals, it would be such an upsetting fact that this team puts their faith in others in the league. You want to see them take it, and that's what a series win means here today. As Abel versus Uzi has been the storyline, but honestly, so far, I think junglers have stepped up massively. Aki in the last game, despite his early game being quiet. JJ's early game being exceptional, and some moments from the previous game as well. Kitty, it's been a world of wonders with our focus here on players. I'm hoping that we do go the distance, just as a personal bias to seeing Game 5s. But ultimately, I just hope we get great League of Legends again and explosive League of Legends. Like we've actually been having, surprisingly, in this series. There's been some slow moments. But out of EDG, I thought it would just be no pace, bit of snooze. EDG have been playing a little bit outside their comfort zone so far.
Yeah, and this series in particular, it feels like OMG is forcing EDG out of their comfort zone. And all of these games have been extremely fast-paced, and it is through the junglers of respective teams. But this time around, the biggest question for me is we have the LeBlanc versus Kai'Sa in the mid lane. Whichever jungler gets the flash burnt out of the other and starts putting pressure and dive onto each static shift user is going to be kind of the winning point of these teams. And let's see who does it better.
Fans out in force. I mean, the fact that OMG, after all these years of being a team that has been struggling to get back on the international stage, still with a huge fan base. Now, Kitty, for that fun fact, I scroll all the way back. 2017, they almost made a return. But the last time OMG were at Worlds, last time OMG were at an international event outside of Rift Rivals, not counting that, was 2014. This is their climb to, after 9 years, make it back to the big leagues, to make it back to the internationals. To see OMG at Worlds, I mean, again, they're fifth seed, so this is a big ask, and it is still the series between them and EDG. They've got to get past EDG.
Now Aki's on a champion where he actually needs to do stuff early.
Hello.
Let's see how he plays this. Yo.
Hello.
Bro, I love that 1-2 from OMG, but I think their 4-5 could have been better. I was so surprised when they didn't slam Maokai on 4. I thought Maokai was the easiest slam, and then 5 pick Braum, but when you pick Kisante, you can't pick Braum.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking they'll pick Kisante on 3 instead of Poppy, but...
I think they could have won Alistar in this game as well. I think Alistar is probably better in this game than Leona is.
Yeah. Alistar is way better into Jax.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
It's worse for the lane TV2, but yeah. It's better versus Jax, for sure.
Imagine you first pick LB and you ban Yon.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Oh, Shanji misses Q.
We saw in game 3 how one of their biggest problems was that the LeBlanc and the Jax started.
Oh, Shanji missed another Q. Damn.
I'm not sure about this Xanta pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's
like
pretty disrespectful,
Jax,
to be honest.
Yeah, Jax is like picked into Xanta, so.
Yeah,
I was
and it's like one of the best.
Didn't.
Wait, what the fuck happened here? Oh, Cream didn't. I mean, I guess he E'd first. I don't know. I guess he couldn't have killed. Didn't hit W though.
Whoa.
Okay. I think that's actually fine for Shanji in the lane.
Top is just heating up. Shanji's laughing as well after that. What a legend. As mid lane Kai'Sa, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot read Mandarin very well. But Kitty, I believe that is the debut. First ever Kai'Sa.
How is Aki only level 2? Like, what did he do? He just skipped. Yeah, I mean, he just did Wolves Raptors. The only way you're level 2 there. Is this good from PP God? I don't know if I even trust this. Okay. He's just dead. Like, what the fuck? What is he doing?
Oh, then he can kill it now. He can kill it. No, he's fucked up. Okay.
Wait, you're ahead, I think.
Oh shit, again? Let me check.
I mean, I don't know. If you're synced, then I didn't change anything. I don't think.
Oh, 1 second. 1 second ahead. The Xayah fucked up E, but they still managed
to. Okay, big.
Uzi is inting.
Yeah. Don't choke, Uzi. Don't choke, brother. This is weird from Aki, no? Seems mega weird.
Oh man, I need to watch that again. As Aki might even solo kill. He's got red buff Kitty. JJ can't get
Alright.
shock down.
Is this even good for Shanji though?
So Shanji has a bit more.
I don't know if this does anything.
That his jungler can come to the rescue if need be. Aki now moving down towards Fofo. As Cream has the shove here for the time being and a bit of the pressure.
Fova's already TP'd and Cream's just getting extra damage in.
Off to a roaring start.
That's so big.
As now JJ sent packing. Bot was sent packing.
Let's see. This was pretty bad from PP.
I'm surprised he actually went in here. I thought this was like not a good fight.
I guess if they chained the CC, it could have been good.
And now it's back to Uzi.
He has no Q?
Oh, oh my god, he's in a minigun.
Yeah, but like...
And he has lethal time. Oh. And then Abel misses E, but it still
Oh,
fucking
no.
works. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
And once again, the heal from Abel also made the difference because they both lived on one.
Why did he swap the minigun bomb? The auto attack speed would have been fine.
Ritherx is losing it.
Yep. I mean, he's right.
He's cooking. He's gonna flash over.
Yo,
No!
my god, no, no, no.
No!
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 Oh, that's game.
Oh my god.
Fuck, bro, we're going game 5. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Completely turns the game around.
I don't know.
Kill on this Jack. As he hits
I don't know. This is why you don't. This is why you don't ego the pick and you. Yeah, this is why you ban Jax, bro. This is why you ban Jax. You leave up a 0 right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I said it was going to be one of the problems of the series. Is how are they going to deal with the Jax pick?
Or at least just the Poppy. I don't know. It's just at that point just play Poppy top versus Jax and play the different jungler.
They're trying to play this. I don't know if this is good. Is this good? I don't know if I like this.
Nah.
I don't know about this.
Oh, wait.
He can stun him again. I mean,
Uzi is dead, yeah.
With the cream. I don't know, bro. Game's so fucked. Aki's level 3 and he still didn't do anything on the game. Like, he just walked around and was useless.
this game, I mean, Ola 2-0, but Uzi on the Jinx is now 0-2-0, so I don't know when this Jinx is really gonna get that 3-item spike. The Q3 lands, Ola is still level 5.
That's rough.
He just goes for the solo kill.
He not a V here, Shanji? Oh, he didn't. I think he could have held the W. Maybe. I don't know. Because he didn't E in that fight, did he?
Didn't look like it.
Yeah. Well.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, were you asleep?
No, I went to the toilet. Where is Jax 2-0, man?
He 2v1. He 2v1. Game's over.
It, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they ganked him and he just 2v1'd it, and now the whole game is fucked. Unlucky. I think Jax is like super turbo in this game too. I mean, maybe Poppy can fuck him a little bit, but yeah. It looks impossible on my screen.
What happened to
Cream does
Jinx?
some crazy shit.
Did Jinx die? 2v2?
Yeah, Jinx died twice. Yeah, he died 2v2 and then he got caught.
Misplay into misplay on bot and then misplay on top lane to double kill.
I mean, there's no way this is good from them. Yeah. And Cream is so fucking stable, man. Guy just doesn't make mistakes.
Discipline coming out of the mid laner OMG as well. Aki was in the enemy jungle towards that bottom side.
Yo.
Bought out the Sejuani,
Yo.
so they just assumed
What's happening?
Mako? Mako?
You see a double rotation going onto Mako here.
Okay.
He flashes.
Q?
Can this be Herald? I think this... Can they get Herald? I guess Jinx is rotating all the way.
And they still can if Xayah now pushes bot lane. Oh,
I think it's just too hard. Like Jax is just so ahead.
Uzi will have to go bottom now when Xayah pushes, and then they could maybe rotate up again, and Lilana's gonna level 6. And Xayah can too, but they have to stop the Herald a bit now. And Kai'Sa went base, so they will just zone probably.
Oh, good. Oh, this is really good from them. They're getting a lot here.
He's gonna get 2 plates alone. That's pretty good. It's worth.
Oh, can he ult him away?
Oh
my
Oh!
Wow, that's
Damn,
crazy.
okay, they cheated the whole fucking map. It's winnable, bro.
And then 2 plates bot and wave 2 phase down. Ah.
Damn.
I don't know about this Leona ult. Fuck was that?
Aki is different today.
No, bro. you didn't see this game, bro. You didn't watch the early game.
I didn't see. Did he run it or what?
I mean,
oh, he ran it everywhere around the map.
Yeah, he ran it everywhere. Like it was just. I mean, it was just so disgusting, man. I don't know what to say.
He was Pepsi man.
Yeah.
CC with that W in hand. He also has the ult, has the flash, so maybe he lives this if he plays it correctly.
Hey, I mean, I guess we take that.
He goes. Shanji now down to summoner as you know JJ doesn't have that herald, so he can't play off that.
There's no way Ale completes, right?
Oh, no, it goes from
You think he completes on this?
I mean, you have Aki flashing over.
Oh, was it James
Thunder?
Bond?
How much CS did he have?
He had like 88, something like this.
And a jump scare from Aki from the
80 something.
I mean, he completes if he has no boots. Like, yeah, I think he completes.
Yeah, he might. He has 2 kills.
Yeah, he should. I think it's like 100 CS and Doran Shield is normally enough. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, there was a minion.
Shit.
The all out there from Shanji, but he doesn't have the flash to follow suit. Arla will just walk away. No harm, no
A good herald, yeah.
Still winning out in the rest of the map. Cream is about to get more.
Static shift diff. JJ? JJ?
Oh, he ran
He
it.
is inting, no? Oh no, they have TP. Fuck. Oh, and he got ulted.
Oh, he cancelled the puppy ult.
Oh, wait. It might be fine. Oh, Abel? Oh, he's just dead. Or is he dead?
Rough. Looks rough.
Run, OMG!
Oh, okay.
Why?
Okay.
What the fuck?
Save the situation, but it's still bad. I mean, you lose Mountain here. Like, you're
Like,
down
could
2
be a
Jakes.
lot worse, bro. They survived so luckily.
Yeah, I mean, Jax had Divine Thunder, by the way.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want to go to LEC. I have to do a fucking rehearsal.
When do you go?
I should have went 5 minutes ago.
Bro, do you get enough off being going to LEC? Is it worth it for you?
Well, it depends on how you view it. Yeah, it's worth. It is worth.
Okay.
Ah, see.
Because your live views do pretty well on LEC these days.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Bro, how did they even come away with anything here? This looked impossible.
I want to see the one shot from Cream. Oh, it's the Q. Oh,
Okay, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, now I understand. Now I understand why that.
I'm adding myself extra 10 minutes. I'll just run. That was just joke.
Oh? Shanji had no ult. Fuck. I mean, at least he's not giving plates here, man.
Ale is crazy.
Yeah, he got a plate, but I mean, at least he's not giving like the whole turret. It's kind of playable, I guess.
Nah, Cream carries these, by the way. Like, the mid gap has been absolutely sublime. And now he's playing a matchup that is like remotely even. Ooh. Who is Fofo? Send him to Vegas already, man.
Yup. Oh, Jinx is moving. We don't want to fight here.
Zai can connect them. Also strong. Okay.
PP God? Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, this is rough. This is rough.
Oh, they got Uzi. They got Uzi out.
Nice.
Oh, good W. Good
Sick,
W.
bro.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Wait, you guys are coping so hard. What the fuck? EDG wipes them here. What?
What? I mean, Uzi got ulted out.
Doesn't matter,
Yeah,
bro. Sejuani is too OP.
Quadra kill.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are coping for OMG. Sorry. I'm being neutral, and I was like, wow, EDG wipes them, yeah.
What? Uzi got ulted out.
He
He's
got
not even
ulted
in the
out
fight.
and they look
Yeah, but the
at an advantage on
Sejuani,
Zaya.
the Sejuani was too OP in this fight. Like, he was standing in the middle of them, like, just stacking up to east.
Sejuani's the hard carry here?
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Okay. I think it's just the ulti hit
let's
from
see.
Jinx. That's what changed it.
Yeah, the ult.
I think it's just the Jinx ult. Like, if Jinx ult doesn't hit here, I think that then it's fine.
PP played too fast too because Abel has item gap here. Yes,
Aki kind of saved it a bit.
Look at Sejuani's value here. Like, how OP is this champion?
Yeah, you hit those Jinx ults always, kind of.
Yeah. But LeBlanc got W'd, so he was like grounded. It's 650 to Uzi. Nah, it's too. Oh man, Aki is so outclassed.
He is just
Aki was like,
outclassed there,
yeah, if he was like close to as good, the series would have been like super over. If he was close to as good.
If
as
OMG
JJ.
has Hang as example, then I think OMG just wins.
Yep.
They just need a new jungler, I think.
At least he's trying to make us forget in some of the fights.
Yeah.
Like the last game. Or the Referral Steel.
True.
At least he doesn't collapse. Okay, the last game looked way worse than this. It's completely doable.
I don't know, bro. I see a 5-kill Jinx.
It's Uzi, it's Uzi.
Is that a good or a bad thing? I can't tell. Sounds like a bad thing.
He's actually playing so fucking good today, I think.
Really?
Not,
I think he's,
yeah,
I think he's playing bad.
Yeah, he's not playing that well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
it
this
looks
is his
fucked.
peak performance, you know? He's just. Oh,
I still remember his old
wait, we
days,
go
and
for that
it's
guy? Like,
nowhere
don't you
close.
just ulti out the Sejuani there? Like, I feel like LeBlanc doesn't do anything in that situation. How's LeBlanc gonna kill Leona?
I'm gonna slowly pack my bags.
OMG looks so dizzy right now. EDG, they're on top of their game.
He's just wrong about everything. Yeah. I mean, his mind is fucked. Like, he went 3-11 in solo queue. Like, it's just over for him.
Yeah. Listen, in my personal experience, like I've been watching every EDG series with Dom together, right?
Yep.
And he has been playing like shit the last weeks. But I gotta say, today, I must say, he's playing good. For Uzi standard, this is like looking pretty good.
Bro, but you didn't watch the early game, like, so you didn't see how he entered the lane, like how he lost lane 2v2.
Yeah, I'm talking about from what I
he lost
know, right?
lane 2v2 like every game, bro, pretty much. Like,
I think yesterday it was pretty solid. I thought yesterday he played pretty good.
God. Yeah, yesterday he was pretty solid, mainly because he didn't play.
No, but in the previous series, with
Yeah, no, I know what you meant.
Yeah, he's joking. Yeah, this series is playing pretty bad.
Like
But to be fair, I still see his old self, you know. I didn't watch that many Uzi games, so.
But even for like LPL standards, like he's just not playing
he's
as well
not.
as what you'd expect from like a top tier AD carry. Like, obviously, it's his first split in like 3 years, so who knows? Like, maybe he just gets it back together. But
Yeah, EDG will win LPL. Playoffs.
They'll win LPL. Okay.
Well, Mako seems to be back.
Yeah.
That's such a big deal.
JJ.
JJ, Mako are the best.
JJ is
league, by the way.
JJ Sejuani is something different, bro.
Like,
what
it's
fuck?
the best jungle support duo in the league, I think. No joke.
Nah, bro. I still give it to like missing Kanavi.
Fucking on and what's his name?
Soon?
On Shun.
Yeah. Jesus. I think that's what's so nice about LPL playoffs. They make you forget those monsters at the top for a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, this could just be an Alistar though. Instead of this dog shit.
Leona is such a dog champ, no?
Yeah, I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, the way it is, it's easier for lane 2v2, but it's way worse than versus Jax.
Yeah, I mean, they should have lost lane 2v2. If Uzi was better, they lose lane 2v2. But Uzi just fucked up his Q, and that was it. I don't know, I'm looking at this series, like, game 1, Uzi fucks up, he has a free kill, he fucks it up. Game 2, he plays pretty well. Game 3, he loses lane 2v2, just like he griefs lane 2v2, getting hit by W, and then they just lose lane 2v2. JJ just camps him, gets him back in the game. You know, and then this game they once again lose lane 2v2. Like, I don't know how that's a good performance.
Okay.
Also, the Vayne game, he got like so much resources, no? So many kills, and then didn't really do anything.
Damn, he went IE here. Okay.
I guess Abel doesn't do any mistakes during this series, yeah. He has been like spot on. Never ins. Never just like really runs it down. Yeah, I guess Abel is just a perfect player, and Uzi just does a lot of
You're
mistakes.
comparing Abel to Uzi, or you're comparing like Uzi to like what how you should play? I mean, I would say Abel's been playing